Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Thursday, March 5th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect rainy skies with a high of 80. In hour one of today's show, we'll recap LSU baseball's loss to UL Lafayette. Then later on in the show, 8:30, LSU baseball coach Jay Johnson hops on the show. And in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll do a little big deal or no big deal at 9 a.m. and our Munchies segment with LSU executive chef Michael Johnson. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone, boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in.
Thank you. Welcome in.
OTB.
Welcome in
What's
yourself.
happening?
I don't think that thing Taylor gave me worked.
The the adapter.
Little,
I got
adapter.
another one.
What happened to your adapter, buddy?
I don't know. It decided it didn't want to work either. Oh no, it definitely does not work.
You got to put it in like
No.
halfway. Yeah.
You got to find the right spot.
Oh, you sound like a robot.
Well,
You gotta put it in the right spot.
Well, he is Robot Flynn.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's
I do
throwback.
kind of miss those fun things.
Those were fun.
Yeah, what was that for?
Halloween.
Halloween, and then there was Elf Flynn.
Elf Flynn came
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Mhm.
That's right. God, it seems like a million years ago.
Right?
A long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Tay Tay.
No, it doesn't work. It's operating.
It has been a long time. You've taken so many like these just relaxing week-long vacations.
Ah,
It works.
There we go. Hey, here you go. Nice
Oh.
catch. Okay, Tay Tay. I see you. Yeah.
I see you too, Jake.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Right in front of me.
Yeah, the problem typically when I take vacation from this show, it's to work more for
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a joke.
another show. I know. But I did, I had plans to take that week where you took the week when you went skiing, but then those plans changed, and I even had to do some NFL radio that week. So, but you know what? You could be digging a ditch somewhere. That's what my dad used to tell me anytime I complained.
That's true. And if you are digging a ditch, then you should be the best darn ditch digger
digger.
around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You got to do everything the best. Like if you have a bad howl and you're trying to figure out how to get a better one, try to work at it.
Like
Did you work on it?
It's like saving.
Yeah, he did.
Saving.
Let's hear it.
What?
You work
Your
on your
howl.
howl.
Did you work on
I
it?
didn't work on it at all. No, I hit that last one yesterday so perfectly.
No, you didn't.
I nailed it.
Let's hear like a Shakira one.
Ooh, the seductive one.
Yeah.
Matt, we it's too early in the morning
My
for that type
voice.
of howl.
I've had a sore throat for a week and a half.
It's not in a proper acoustic environment to request this from me.
So how we doing? How we living? Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay-Tay, Wolfpack back.
Wolfpack is back. Let's go. Like, I'm doing fantastic. I told you, I fell asleep
Yeah,
at
the vibes are great.
10:30
Yeah.
last night. That is an hour to hour and a half extra sleep that I normally do not get.
Yeah.
Your boy was tired yesterday. I was
Yeah.
a hybrid rock star
You could
yesterday
tell by
afternoon.
the howl.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was a hybrid rock star yesterday for the second time in 3 days. Really stepping up the
I'm
workout
so
game.
proud of
It's
you.
not that
right
big of a
now.
deal.
Not a huge deal.
I wish we could go support you at the High Rocks.
I need a lot of support because, like, if you watched me when I'm training for this High Rocks,
Are you dying?
I'm the ugliest person in the world. Like, it's not even. Like, it's not like, oh man, this guy looks
normal?
super fit and he's like really tired and he's breathing hard. No, it's like ugly face, almost pukey
Same.
Matt,
the entire
look,
time.
man,
I'm burping up lunch.
You're
Just
selling
gross.
I know
yourself
you're doing
short.
that.
Okay.
Burping up kava.
You might
Yeah,
be the
burping up
ugliest
kava.
person training for High Rocks. There's some ugly people out there, man. You ain't the ugliest
Well,
person in
okay,
the
so
world when
like,
you're
you
doing that.
know, I'm just saying, I got the, some people like when you get like to that point of working out, there's nothing you can do.
It's bad.
Like, there's nothing you can do with your face.
'Cause you got
There's
the
nothing
red
you can do with
face,
your,
you got- yep.
the red face. Like, my mouth is open. Like, I can't breathe. I'm about to die. Holding back.
Sweating.
Like I said, holding back the pukes.
Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of things happening.
Hands
And
on hips.
Hands on hips, like laying on the ground, flopping around.
Not the laying on the ground.
But then
Laying on
it's
the ground,
like,
flopping around seems like a
but then like
major
all
problem.
the movements you have to do, like when you're exhausted, you just have to keep doing. Like you do like burpees and
Yeah.
burpee long broad jumps. It's
Ugh.
like there's nothing
Those
I
are
can
the
do.
worst.
Like I look so unathletic, so out of shape doing this. But then you think about it, well, I'm like an hour and a half into this workout. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Like of course I'm doing it ugly.
Right. You don't
So-
even look good while you're
I
doing
don't
it.
even look good.
worst thing I've seen ever.
Taylor,
Sorry.
Oh my god.
how unprofessional of you.
Well, see, here's the thing. I was pulling up YouTube to try to interact with our really loyal listeners in the Bayou Ford chat, and my volume was up. I apologize.
Gosh.
So aggressive.
I do like how you spin. Right, just flipped it.
Right.
there. Total spin.
Mhm.
Well done.
Smart.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's I'm doing great. Like I told you, about an hour and a half extra sleep. I woke up, did like a ninja flip out of my bed today. I was ready. Feet on the ground, thanking the Lord for another day.
It's a ninja flip.
Like ninja get up. They go wah, off their back.
I know what
That's
you're
how
talking
I
about.
felt.
Lay
You
on
know
your
what I'm
back,
Lay on your back,
straight to
pop
your
up
feet.
straight to your feet. That's how I felt.
Is that thing you and Brittany had us do that time, Alondra? It's like from your
Oh,
knee
like
to your
from your
feet.
knees to your.
from the knees
Yeah,
to
I
the
can't
feet.
do that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Got that.
We nailed it.
Slight work.
Not a big deal. It wasn't even sore. How you doing, buddy?
You know, I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here.
You fell asleep even earlier than I.
Yeah, I went to bed like at 9:40.
So the 4 hours of NFL radio you're doing in the afternoon, just hitting a little different.
Yeah, it's long. You know, that fourth hour leans on you a little bit, a little heavier.
Yeah.
It's 2 to 6 instead of
Okay.
2 to 5.
All right.
A
It's a
lot.
big commitment.
Yeah. It is wild getting done at 6 compared to getting done at 5. It's a different world.
That's a big hour.
Yeah.
Like in the parenting world,
yes.
5 to 6
It's
is a big hour.
Big hour. A lot of things in the streets happen at 5:30.
Life changes if you're walking out that door at 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when you wake up early, like waking up at 4:30 in the morning compared to 5:30 in the morning, it's only an hour. It's a huge difference.
Big hour.
You know?
Mhm.
Anything that starts with a 4 when you wake up, it hurts more than when you wake up with a 5 or a 6.
Sure. It's a mental thing. Could be.
Probably.
And also a sleep thing.
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying.
No, I get it. Yeah, that's especially for you. You a lot of commitments, of course. You have 17 kids, and you know that all happens in that 5 to 6 o'clock hour. So good for you. You enjoying it though? You enjoying you were always very knowledgeable, obviously, about the entire country, big school, small school, medium school, whatever it is, on
Yep.
everything college football. Now you're having to. I mean, it's less teams certainly, but I would assume the NFL audience certainly demands some sort of expertise on all things, every position, every single team.
Oh, for sure, without question.
So is your college football knowledge going to kind of go down a little bit?
It already has.
It already has. Okay, got it.
Oh, it already
So
has.
welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to my level.
Yeah, you know, you worry about 32 teams compared to 135 or whatever the hell we're up to now.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a little easier, but very newsy.
But this is a big like time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
So you're diving
big
right
time.
in just to free agency.
Free
We'll say
agency,
it's
franchise
never going to
tag,
be boring
draft.
for you, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the NFL is year-round.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. What would the slowest points be?
July, but even after
after the Super Bowl. Couple
maybe
weeks
Not
after.
but I mean,
even.
we're not that far removed. I mean, the
Yeah.
Super Bowl was 3 weeks ago.
I think like right before training camp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like June,
June.
July.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
it'll probably get pretty tedious, like the weeks leading up to the draft.
Yeah, that too.
Like you're talking about the same things over and over. People are moving for no absolute reason because they haven't had a workout.
Yeah,
or,
June, July. But even then, you're talking about the rookies that you drafted, what you saw from them early on. So, like, it's a year-round thing.
Just like yesterday, we had a massive trade with the Chiefs and the Rams, and Trent McDuffie going to the Rams, and then the Chiefs getting back. Let me see if I can remember a first, a fifth, a sixth this year, and a third next year.
For who?
Trent
Trent
McDuffie,
McDuffie.
corner.
I thought of you when that
They
trade
got
happened.
what?
They got a first, a fifth, a sixth, and a third rounder next year. Well,
What
remember,
did we just talk about?
I know we just talked about corners.
People
getting traded
overpaying
for
for corners.
Like, McDuffie's good, but so it makes sense that it's the Rams, though, Matt. They've had one first round. They've used one first-round pick since 2017.
That's
one.
true.
And it was Jared Verse, who's actually been really good.
Let me see. So since 2017,
Just don't believe in them.
2017 traded to Titans, 2018 traded to the Patriots, 2019 traded to the Falcons, 2020 and 21 traded to the Jaguars, 22, 23 traded to the Lions, 24 they select Jared Verse, pretty good player, 2025 traded to the Falcons, 2026 traded to the Chiefs.
Some point, somebody's gonna have to put a gun to their head and make them pick.
And they said, the hell with them picks.
Yeah,
Be so funny. Like,
like Michael Jordan to the kids.
next year they can't
Yeah.
find anybody to trade with them, so you just don't turn in their card.
Like, I don't really know what
don't
to
want
do here.
They select Texas with a $sign.
They don't show up the first night. They're like, we've never had a pick. We
Well,
have to come on Thursday?
Well, the good thing for them, they still have a pick in the early teens because they do have the Falcons pick.
That's true.
So
Good job,
this
Falcons.
29 for them was a luxury. And so they went and got a player, and Trent McDuffie, who was injured last year, didn't play as much, but has been really good. They wouldn't. I don't think they make that move if they don't have a second pick.
Yeah, but now they don't
Certainly
have a
it's
third,
like,
a
what,
fifth, and a
12 or
sixth
13 or
either.
13. Cowboys are 12. Well, the third's in next draft. So just kick it down the road.
They'll get that back.
They probably don't want to because they hate draft picks.
That's a good point.
But we did talk about their roster. They're kind of ready to go everywhere. Maybe they could play off the ball linebacker, maybe get an upgrade there, but you can get that in the third round, second round.
What do you think about them taking Ty Simpson?
No.
No.
Your window's open right now. They want to make it. They want to get a new deal done with Stafford too. Like those conversations are happening. Like if he wants to play, he's playing there.
How many years does he have left on his current? Because he just signed a new deal, didn't he?
It was let's
2
see.
years. Was it 2 years ago?
So to that point,
I'm pretty sure he signed a new deal last offseason because he was.
probably a 2-year deal if I would assume though, right?
Yeah, probably so.
So if you're the Rams and you know your window's wide open, like you still have an opportunity. Like you draft Ty Simpson, that's for the future. You're not worried about the future right now. You're just worried about the current.
Yeah, well, there's a couple ways to think about it. I believe in that whole situation. I mean, Sean McVay is going to be there a long time, as long as he wants. Young guys, so you got to kind of plan for the future. But you also, notably, you're like you said, the window is open. I think you could go sign free agents to fill your needs. Draft somebody like a quarterback if you believe in that guy. Who knows if the Rams believe? But I'm just saying, just theoretically, if you have a quarterback at 13 you believe in, you could take him, fill all your needs with money, back in the contracts, knowing Stafford is coming off the payroll in 2-3 years, whatever it is. And you could back in a lot of these vets, pay them, $10 million this year, but the next year they get $30 million, whatever it is. So you say, all right, these guys that we need, we got a lot to pay them. It's going to be a big cap hit in 2 or 3 years, but we know $55 million's coming off because of Stafford, and we have our quarterback. So you could, there's different ways to think about it, different schools of thought from a GM standpoint, and I don't know what the best is. I'm just kind of posing the question as to, I mean, the Rams are in a luxury position.
Very much so.
Right.
And they also have $27.5 million of cap room.
Yeah. Falcons, help them be in a luxury position. Anyway, it's an interesting school of thought, though, is because you know you're going to be paying Stafford $55 million. But it's not forever. So you can back in some veteran contracts, guarantee them their second or third years or things like that.
Rams are going to be okay.
They can be all right.
They can be okay.
Second best team in the NFL this year.
I said the same yesterday.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
Patriot fans.
Probably 1A, 1B. Like, you play that game again.
Said the same thing, yep.
Yeah, it's winner of that game is going to win it.
Yep. So that's why you make
They're
move
both
like
real
that.
good. They're both really, really good.
All right. Didn't have that on the bingo card.
What?
Talking about the Rams in the first segment.
Well, you're a big NFL guy now.
Did make a big move.
Truth. I mean, the listeners probably didn't want to talk about the baseball game last night.
No.
We'd rather talk about the Rams.
Yeah, well, eventually
It's coming, guys.
Coming next segment. we had to talk about it. What's the old panic meter, you know? It's just
When do you push the button? Panic button.
Yeah, I wanted you.
Okay, got it. Well, you're tired.
Tired, I'm not an idiot.
It's true.
All right. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get the show started with LSU baseball going down in Lafayette, and we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Not only in Central, but the entire greater Baton Rouge area. They can help you out. 24/7 emergency service number, 225-500-0774. Now, not only in emergencies either. If you're looking to remodel at your home or business, if you're just getting started with your home or business, they can come in and they can do that as well. And if you're looking to go tankless, never run out of hot water again, they can install that. So if you get home late from dance, from ball practice, whatever, you got to shower, you got to do the dishes, right? You still got to do laundry. Well, no worries, because you've got hot water and it never runs out. Centralplumbing.org.
Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org. The plumbing experts. Look, it's commercial, it's residential. They do both, and they do it the best. And they've been doing it a long time. The Payne family has been in the Baton Rouge area doing it. So there's nothing that like you can throw at them or call them about. Have a product like that's too big, too small, too crazy, too basic. Whatever it is, give them a call. They are the expert. Let them help you out. Centralplumbing.org.
Service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
I'm not familiar with this one.
I'm not going to fault you on that.
I like it.
I'm really not going to fault you on that. Any song that's not Wonderwall
Yep.
or like Champagne Supernova is an
Definitely.
Oasis deep cut.
Sure.
Well, to a lot of people, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely heard this one.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, I love Oasis. Both like
Yeah, you know what?
both
Sometimes
of the
they don't love
famous
each other,
albums
you
are
know?
I don't know, but I love them enough for
You
the
know,
both of them.
You know. All right. Let's go ahead and rip it off. The Band-Aid.
The baseball Band-Aid.
Time to get the show started.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
It's time to get glowing. Courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, G-E-A-U-X, FlowIV.com, GoFlowIV.com. You can check them out right here in Baton Rouge, right off Jefferson there. But when you go to the website, we always tell you, check out some stuff that's going to be able to help you out, right? Find the right cocktail for you. But, like, if you don't have that, you can't find that, or maybe you just don't know, you pick up the phone, you give them a call, have a conversation, and they're going to make sure that you have the right one for you. Go see them today. Start to feel a little bit better. Go get that IV at GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, go to GoFlow IV. If you've done it before, you kind of understand what we're talking about. You know what we're talking about. You know how good you can feel after just one treatment, one IV therapy. So if you're dehydrated, if you want to be proactive before a weekend, before maybe some little bit of tailgating here and there, if you just want to keep the immune system or just overall wellness, whatever it is, go to GoFlow IV, check out their list of options, their menus, their boosters, their all the good stuff that you can do. Then also check out their membership options. They got 3, 6, 12-month memberships where you get 50% off any upgrades on the cocktails and all sorts of benefits to membership. So go check them out, GoFlowIV.com, or go see them on Jefferson Highway, GoFlow IV.
All right, LSU baseball goes down to Louisiana Lafayette 7-2 last night in Lafayette. They were out hit 9-7, and you had 3 big errors in the game, and it's probably something we haven't talked enough about. Like, we'll talk about the lineup, certainly talk about the pitching staff, but remember how good they were defensively last year. And every time Jay Johnson joined us, he would talk about it and talk about, what it's done for them. And there's been some sloppiness in the field as well over the last couple of games. And certainly early in this game, it really cost them because they're throwing the ball around, not making the plays that we have seen them, and certainly we know they're capable of making. So that's one of the things certainly that stood out to me.
Well, we talked about it the other day, right? The Monday game against Northeastern, when Northeastern jumped on you quick. Now, John Pearson was at first, and a lot of people aren't going to consider him an everyday starter, but he had 2 big-time errors in the first inning of that game. Cooper Williams is clean going into the second if he makes those plays. And, dude, you give up 3 runs in the first inning off of Gavin Guidry, but, very little help from the field as well, like you mentioned. I thought it was interesting that Guidry started, but, he had 2 strikeouts. Control was a little bit of an issue, but, yeah, the defense has got to get better.
Watching the game, of course, what great atmosphere, though, by the way. Watching it seemed like it was pretty awesome atmosphere. Packed out.
They just redid that facility about 2 years ago.
Yeah, it looked like a really cool place to play.
5,736.
Night game. A lot of purple was there as well. So, it looked like a really cool environment to just go and play baseball. That would kind of get you going.
Certainly in the midweek.
Yeah, especially coming off the Monday night game against Northeastern where there was 0 people in the stands, So for a Wednesday night, probably a pretty cool place to play. But the execution just wasn't, it just wasn't there. The top of your lineup gets hot, finally. But I think, Alondra, we were looking at it before the show started. In the last 6 games, the starting lineup for LSU was batting 215?
210.
210?
Yeah. So 39 hits and 186 at-bats.
And that's with Curiel being 3 for 3 last night and Jake Brown being 2 for 4 last night.
Curiel and Jake Brown in the last 6 games both lead with most hits at 7.
So you're starting 9, batting 210 in the last 6 games, which obviously not good. But you didn't feel that bad going into at least Monday night because you won 3 this past weekend, but you still didn't hit well. Your pitchers pitched their tails
Well, the
off.
middle of your lineup, usually the bottom half of your lineup isn't going to be as productive as the top and the middle of your lineup, but the middle of your lineup is slumping bad right now between Zach York and Stephen Milam. Zach York is 2 for 18 in the last 6 games. Stephen Milam is 3 for 20. So when you have the top of your lineup setting the table, Jay is really good at setting a lineup, right? So you have Derek Curiel and Jake Brown who are going to get on base. They're going to get a hit. Curiel was a little, he had 3 for 18 over the weekend. Yeah. So okay, but he usually is very consistent. So the top of your lineup is getting on base, and then the people that are supposed to drive them in, with the exception of Trent Caraway, just aren't doing a good job of it. Trent Caraway, he's the only reason we have 2 runs last night.
Mm-hmm. He smashed that ball.
It's Jake Brown, Curiel, and Caraway. Jake Brown's hitting 400, Curiel's hitting 333, Caraway's hitting 310. You don't have another hitter, a regular, that would qualify, to be in this conversation. Right. Mason Braun, 281, Aaron Beatty, 279, Dardar, 265, Stephen Milam, 260, Zach York, 256. Batting average.
Zach York and Stephen Milam, they're the ones that you got to get.
Well, especially Stephen Milam. We talk about all the time how Stephen Milam is very consistent. Last year was super consistent, was always going to get on base, was going to drive runs in. So when he goes cold, we talked about it. He was going to be a big piece of this team. I still think he can. You can come out of a slump.
And look, I watched 2 of his at-bats last night, and they just had the perfect shift on. He hit what would normally be a base hit.
The third baseman's playing Rover.
The third baseman. He was they were playing a short right fielder, and just, and then another one he hits it right at the middle, and there's a guy they have the shift on. He hits it right to a guy that's shifted.
I'm glad you said that. So there's this thing that it's called batting average with balls in play. So every time a ball is put in play, what's the batting average for that? How many times is it actually getting
making
hit?
Them make
right.
a play.
So over the last 6 games, it's 257. Usually it's between 300 and 320.
257 had just putting the ball in between the lines?
The batting average when the ball is in play. So when you make a hit.
I got you.
So are they getting that out or are they getting on base? What is it? It's 257. So that actually I feel tells the bigger story that they're just kind of hitting into bad luck a little bit, hitting into the shift, like you said.
Right.
It's not an excuse, but it is a little bit of an interesting stat to look at, that like the batting average balls in play is 257, where it's usually 300, 320.
Well, and like to her point, like Milam's been in a slump before. We've seen it. He's been here 3 years, but he always comes up with the clutch hit.
Yeah.
It's not happening this year. Like, okay, yesterday she mentioned York and Milam. York, Milam, Aaron Beatty was 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. They combined 0 for 10 last night. 0 for 10. And that's when your top two were 5 for 7.
Yeah.
And Derek Curiel drew a walk, too.
Yeah.
Your leadoff batter got on base 4 times last night and did not score a run. You left 7 runners on base last night.
Yeah. But I'll look at, like, Stephen Milam's slump, just because of what we just said, different than, like, Zach York's. Like, Zach York's just
Zach York
just lazy
is
swing,
slumping.
like, just
Yeah.
slump, like, popping it up, ground, like.
Well,
at least Stephen Milam's hitting it and should have had 2 bases. And, like, if they weren't shifted, it's like traditional baseball.
I'm so glad Major League Baseball got rid of it.
The shift is my least favorite thing ever, because it always works against LSU
And then
and
when
it
they try
never
to do
works
it-
for LSU ever. Like, I'm curious to know the numbers. I'm going to see if I can try to find this, like the number of times
It's
that
just like-
LSU has made a play in the shift.
The shift reminds me of like when another team is going for it on 4th down against you in football. You're like, this is stupid. Why are you going for it on 4th down? And they go for it. You're like, I didn't want them to because I knew that crap was going to work against me, and I knew it wouldn't work. That's exactly what the shift reminds me of.
It's absolute bullshit.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Everything like that was such
One
an
of your best.
aggressive. Thank you. It was one of the most aggressive shifts ever on that
Yeah.
one with Stephen
They're
Milam.
like, oh, I'm about to get this guy, and
just
they
like,
did.
Just like a slap a button down the third base. Oh, that's Jay.
Yeah, just ask Jay.
Jay, can we just beat the shift?
Jay, what's the deal?
Jay taking a lot of the blame last night after the game in an interview, saying.
So what was
I
the
probably
question,
didn't-
though?
I don't remember what the question. It didn't like the clip that I saw didn't set the question.
Okay.
But Jock Doucette had posted it, so
Okay.
I assume he was asking it. But he said I probably didn't set the team up very well with the early season scheduling. And I'm like, I don't know, Jay. I mean, I get it. You're the head coach. Like, you got to take the blame. You're like quarterback on the team. Like, you always take the blame for something. But like, the scheduling, really?
I'm
What's
assuming
so tough? Like, they got a roster full of baseball players. You got a roster full of baseball players.
You saying it didn't challenge him enough?
I don't know what I don't know what he meant by it.
It could have been the number of games.
Or they did
'cause
play
he
a
came
ton
on
of
with- he
games.
came
Number
on
of
here
games,
and
yeah.
started saying, remember a couple weeks ago, saying we wanted to play the extra games. They played 5 games in 6 days twice this year already.
Yeah.
And like, you're really not going. The only time you're ever really going to do that is if you're in the losers bracket in Omaha and you make it to the championship series. It's really the only time you're going to. So maybe that's what he means, because like everybody plays the out of conference. Like that's not a. I mean, I know people like they blame Kim Mulkey for having a soft out of conference. That's not the issue. I imagine he's talking about the number of games,
Well,
maybe.
Matt and I were talking about it this morning. I'm like, this like beginning of the season schedule is tougher than it has been in the past.
Yeah. I don't think he's talking about the quality of opponents.
Yeah, I think you're right that it's like the volume.
Right.
Because he did mention on here a couple weeks ago, this is something I haven't usually done in the past. So,
Anyway, your head coach.
I will say though that like sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, your head coach taking some of the blame off
Yeah.
the players, which I didn't really understand. Like, hit the ball, catch the ball.
that's you need to go do the interviews and be like, Matt, why did your team fail? I don't know. Why don't you ask my left fielder?
You need to be in the.
I'm watching these people play.
It's not my fault the second baseman made 3 errors.
I saw one of the
That'd be
guys
awesome.
yesterday have about 12 cuts of the ball. I don't know if he came within 6 inches of it. Once.
Yeah, you need to be in the press conference
I
rooms
do, I
after.
do, I
like,
do.
I need you in there.
Jay walks up to the podium. He taps on the shoulder. I got this one.
Yeah,
I got
this one. Just take this one off, bud. Schedule's perfect. Hit the ball.
You're
catch the
doing
ball.
a great job.
So I did, like, in all seriousness, Alondra and I were talking before the show, and I don't know if this is what you were about to bring up, but like, I'm watching the game, and I don't know if and I hadn't sat down and watched inning 1 through 9
Okay.
yet, so I'm watching intermittently throughout. I got kids helping with homework, doing all the stuff. But I hadn't seen like emotion from the team yet, or like intensity, or like even getting mad if you strike out or pop up. And I get it, like, you got to stay chill. Like, it's still March 5th. I get it, but on the other side, and of course I know playing LSU is like Mount Everest for
Right.
a lot of the smaller school teams, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. It just kind of is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting fired up when they strike somebody out, and like there's emotion to what they're doing. I hadn't really seen that yet, and I know that'll come, and I know that also has something to do with the amount of games that they played. But I don't know. It's just something that stuck out to me, and I don't even know if it's a negative. I just haven't seen people get excited when they score or get a hit or get mad when they don't. I hadn't seen that yet.
You didn't see the motorboat celebration?
That was
The
good.
motorboat Sully was elite.
Series, yeah.
The first
And you know what?
Yeah.
That guy's hitting
Didn't
the
they
ball.
do it this weekend too? Or like,
I don't know. I only saw it that one time. They may have.
Yeah, you're
Unless
right,
I
though.
just
That guy
missed
is
it.
hitting the ball.
Yeah, Jake Brown. Ever since the
Matt's
motorboat
calling for
Sully.
more motorboating.
Motorboating SOB.
my response to that was that I don't really feel like Jay's teams usually have a lot of like overly emotional, and Jay got ejected once.
I think it's time.
2 years ago versus, was it against Florida?
It was a conference game. It may have been.
Y'all think it's time? Bring it back?
I don't know about getting ejected,
Can
but
you make
maybe
it count?
like yell
can
at
you,
them a little.
throw bats onto the field?
Yeah,
I want something
count.
cool.
I think it's time to light a little fire. Let's go for a Friday.
What's like Rachel Phelps says on Major League. Too soft on these guys.
Yeah.
Take away the hot water.
That's right.
Yes.
That's what she did.
Make them do foul poles.
Any Lou Brown Major
some
League reference
W's.
I'm good for, too. All right. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, it is baseball season, which means it's long nights at the ballpark, cold drinks, and watching the Tigers get after it. So if you're looking for the perfect beer to pair with 9 innings, reach for Dos Equis. So whether you're grilling before first pitch, watching the game with your crew, or posted up at your favorite bar around Baton Rouge, Dos Equis is crisp, refreshing, and always a clutch choice. So next time you're stocking up the cooler for a night of baseball, make sure Dos Equis is in the lineup. Dos Equis, enjoy the game, enjoy the moment.
And they got like a flavor for everything. So it's not just about that delicious ice cold Mexican lager that they had, the Lager Especial. No, they got the Amber Especial. They got micheladas. They got a lime and salt. They got a mango. They got a pineapple. So they got something for every occasion. So baseball, we just talked about a lot of games. That's a lot of tailgating opportunities, a lot of opportunities to drink Dos Equis. So if you're going to do it, make sure you do it responsibly. But go to your local watering hole, go to your grocery store, whatever it is, and get you some Dos Equis.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment. saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environment.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. And always want to remind you about our friends over at Rouse's as well. Rouse's.com is the website. When you go to the website, put in your location, it's going to pull up the Rouse's that is nearest you. And then once you find that out, you're going to be able to find the weekly ads for your store. Now, no matter which store you're going to, it's always set up for success, set up for your success. I love it. You walk right in, and you've got so many different options right from the get-go. We talk about it all the time. You got the rotisserie chickens, you got the sushi bar, the breakfast bar, the lunch bar, the pre-made meals, sides, everything right there. You know you're going to get incredible local items as well at your local Rouse's. So go to Rouse's.com, Rouse's.com. You know, one of the things we were talking about it since we've kind of been doing a ton of NFL stuff, talking, you know, quarterbacks and who's got what options. And it's a draft that's not very deep, and it's a free agent class that's not very young. It's got a bunch of guys that used to be stars, but they're older now and they're past their prime, and just every quarterback situation and who maybe can you trade for. And Kyler Murray got released, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, thank God we don't have to talk about one of these options for the New Orleans Saints and trying to figure out what Band-Aid you can put on the bullet hole to try to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, the Saints, like, who would have thought halfway through the season this year that we would sit here and feel pretty good about where we're headed into free agency? That salary cap looks aight.
Certainly where it's been in the past.
Yeah,
and
compared to where it's been. It's been the worst salary cap management like ever until recently.
Yeah.
And you got your long-term quarterback. So it is a luxury. And this is certainly not the year that you want to be trying to find your long-term quarterback in free agency, and unless you're the Raiders in the draft.
Right.
Especially, I mean, at least immediate long-term answer. Like any one of these quarterbacks can get drafted in the first, second, through seventh round and be a franchise quarterback, just probably not immediately, except for Mendoza.
Yeah, because you're kind of looking at the rest of the market. It's, you know, take a chance on Malik Willis. It's Aaron Rodgers, who's only going to play for Pittsburgh, and Mike McCarthy if he plays. It's Russell Wilson.
You would think, but he said that as of yesterday,
I know.
he was on the McAfee show, he didn't have a contract offer.
He did. That didn't mean anything. They played coy all last year. I mean, what are the Steelers going to do? Is it going to be Will Howard, Mason Rudolph? Are you going to take Aaron Rodgers?
I mean, I would take Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Me.
Right. No, me too. So I don't have the biases that you have, and I'm still taking Aaron Rodgers.
What do you think about, let me ask you this. Let's just take Aaron Rodgers out of the equation for the Steelers. What do you think about Kyler Murray to the Steelers? Under Mike McCarthy, under a West Coast offense, a different type of offense?
I'm not going to answer that. That's so much more in your lane. You played in that offense. You know that offense.
You're
you know
the NFL
Kyler
guy.
Murray. Okay, I didn't play for Mike McCarthy though. I'm gonna phone a friend here.
I think Kyler Murray is certainly no less talented than he was a handful of years ago. I think he's played in a terrible organization. I think there's an opportunity for him to reinvent his career and actually be a good quarterback. I'm never going to say great, but like a good quarterback. I'm sure he's a little bit more mature, maybe a little less Call of Duty these days. But if there's going to be a way to do it, it's not going to be with the Jets. He's not going to get better with the Jets. But a stable organization with one of the good guys as a head in the NFL as a head coach who has been known to make quarterbacks have quarterback friendly offenses. I know his offense. It's awesome. West Coast offense is incredible for a quarterback.
Yeah.
It makes sense. The footwork is there. It's all about footwork. You can't be sloppy. Like it, and that's what you train. You train footwork, and it's all about footwork. And his ability to make. I think that move, if it's not Aaron Rodgers, I think Kyler Murray to the Steelers actually has a chance to be really good for both parties on that. Now, again, I'm not ever going to put like Kyler Murray in this. I'm just trying to make something positive out of this quarterback group, out of this quarterback crop, because I know the destinations that he could go to, and it's not going to be good. But
AKA the Jets.
AKA the Jets. So that's the one where I would try to stay away from if I was anybody. But if the Steelers don't go after Aaron Rodgers, I think that would be an opportunity.
What about Kyler to the Dolphins?
I mean, again, I don't know if the Dolphins are ever going to be good.
No, I know. I'm just looking at the players they got. Like you got a Devon A-Chain. You got a Jalen Waddle.
I don't know if I want Kyler Murray going to live in Miami.
You think Pittsburgh's safer?
Yeah, and I don't say that as a knock to anybody. And this is one of the reasons why I say I don't think the Dolphins are ever going to be good. You're dealing with kids 22 to 30 years old for most of your roster with way too much money living in Miami. I think there's too many distractions there to ever like be championship caliber team. They can prove me wrong, but I don't think they will.
Like in the city in general?
Yeah.
Like for anybody?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look, when I was in there, I knew multiple like agents and financial advisors that didn't want their players to go to Miami.
Right.
Because they would get too distracted. They wouldn't play.
Yep.
They would lose all their money. They would do this or that. They'd be chasing bottle service.
They'd be chasing
something. So I'm just saying that. I don't think, like, with the history, again, the Call of Duty stuff, I mean, they still got that in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Get it? But, like, I don't think Miami's ever going to be it. I mean,
started this conversation with the point, thank God the Saints don't have to play this game this year.
Go Saints. You're crushing it.
Thank God. It is not a fun game to play.
Playoffs?
Some are saying. It's just us. Just us saying that. But we will get with the New Orleans Saints options in the NFL draft when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right. I want to take a second to tell you about something really special and cool happening this month. Our friends over at Pelican Roofing have kicked off their third annual Run with Rufus fundraiser. So every single day this month, they're running a 5K in the Pelican mascot costume, Rufus, to raise awareness and money for someone in our community who needs it. So this year, they're raising funds for 11-year-old Joe Moscovis, who tragically was shot in the spine, leaving him paralyzed from the neck down and dependent on a ventilator. So Joel is currently undergoing stem cell treatments, and his family is working to raise money needed to continue those treatments this year, which could help him regain some function. So the goal is $40,000, and every single donation helps Joel and his family keep fighting. If you want to help, you can head over to runwithrufus.com. That's runwithrufus.com. You'll find the full story and a direct link to donate. Again, that is runwithrufus.com. Let's help this family any way we can.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Parrish Construction and Roofing,
Trusted by champions, built for Louisiana.
Do business with someone you know. Parish Construction and Roofing.
Parish Construction and Roofing. ParishBuilt.com.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktail. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Yeah, you are. Big voice lady.
Yeah.
Latest mock draft on ESPN.com. I believe Jordan Reed put this one out. Has the New Orleans Saints selecting Jeremiah Love, running back out of Notre Dame, at 8, and Jeremy Bernard, receiver out of Alabama, at 42.
I love Jeremy Bernard.
Does Mickey know about Tyron?
Real versatile.
Tyron Montgomery.
Montgomery?
You can catch him in the 6th round.
Yeah, might have seen him at the Senior Bowl.
God, I'd be so fired up if they took him in the 6th or 7th.
Mickey was paying attention at the Senior Bowl.
I'm with
He's
Tate
the
on
number
this
one GM
one as
in
far
the
as
NFL.
the Jeremy
Fair.
Bernard.
I don't care how big he is.
42 was earlier than I thought he would go, but Jeremy Bernard was really good at Washington, was good at Bama, very versatile guy. I like other receivers more in this draft, so I don't know about 42. If you got him in the 3rd round,
That'd be awesome.
I'd do a little tap dance. I would feel very excited about that one. It looked like Bing Crosby in the Holiday Inn. You know what I'm saying?
I remember this year people were crapping on Ryan Williams, and I get it, he had some drops, but they're like, oh, sophomore slump. I'm like, no, Jeremy Bernard's the one making all the plays. Jeremy Bernard's taking his catches.
So if the Saints went running back receiver, how we feeling?
I'm not feeling great.
I know. Yeah, I love Jeremiah
Love's going to be incredible.
I know.
Not for the Saints.
My good buddy Matt Miller, who does ESPN's draft stuff too, he thinks he's the best overall player in this class, and that might be so. But where you're at as a team, I just don't know that helps you the most. Mm-hmm. There's other teams, like if he went to the Chiefs at 9, I feel different because everybody's got different needs. Everybody's got different things they're looking for. And I just think with the New Orleans Saints, you have more pressing needs than running back. And with this running back free agent class, if you say, okay, AK, it's not you, it's me type situation, and you got to go, okay, well, have him and then go sign somebody else, right? Travis Etienne's going to be out there. Rico Dowell's going to be out there. Now, Kenneth Walker's going to be too expensive, but he's out there. Isaiah Pacheco's out there. There's a guy that you can get that can give you some juice at the running back position without having to spend the number 8 overall
Dowdle might be good
pick.
Value.
Who?
Dowdle.
Yeah,
that might be good value.
He's probably, let's see, he is $6.5 million is estimated salary, which you can handle that.
Yeah.
If he truly is the best prospect in the draft, and he's available at 8, like you can, I keep saying this, and I know it's not going to happen, but you can get such good trade value for that. You get such good, like somebody's going to move in as a contender.
You've met Mickey Loomis before, and actually you've played for Mickey Loomis.
He actually hired me.
Yeah.
And also pretty much fired me because he didn't rehire me.
Yeah. I know. I don't like the Saints to select a running back, and we'll get into it more when we come back. Hour number 2.
Off the bench.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, all here with you on this Checks the Watch Thursday morning. All right.
2026.
There you go. We spent the last segment talking about the New Orleans Saints, and a lot of people are mocking them to Jeremiah Love, running back out of Notre Dame. Now Notre Dame, obviously featured him, and he was a really, really good player, and maybe the second best back in this draft might also be from Notre Dame. So I get the intrigue, certainly do. I think he's a really good football player, but I don't know that he's a really good football player for the Saints right now here in this moment. And he tore it up in Indy, no question about it, only solidified all the thoughts that we had about him, but
he's going to be a star.
He's going to be a really good player, no doubt. But where you have needs, they don't match up with a running back. And y'all know me. I'm always going to fight for the running back, but not in this case, because I think you can get somebody in free agency that can help you. And if you still want to pair them with Alvin Kamara, right, if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But you've even got younger backs on this team as well that can give you something. But let's say, you can go get Kenneth Gainwell helps you, right? That's somebody that's different than Alvin Kamara.
Kenneth Gainwell was balling at the end of it.
For Pittsburgh.
And different, really good player. You could not stop that guy. Gaining yards after he was hit, explosiveness, just vision. He played really well. And there's a list of running backs.
Hey, Kenneth Gainwell's probably going to cost you $2.9 million per year. So you can find some value at that position because it's not so bad in your current situation that you have to take one at 8. I just don't feel that way about the running back position for the New Orleans Saints. So I'm a little surprised that people continue to mock a running back to them. I think a playmaker, absolutely. You need a playmaker right now. But when I look at this roster, this is guys that are either under contract or coming back. This isn't guys that are your free agents that are unrestricted free agents that could sign back with you. I'm just talking about what you have right now. I look at the running back room, and it's AK, it's Kendre Miller, it's Devin Neal, Audric Estime. You got bodies there, okay, and capable ones. When I go and I do the same thing at receiver for the Saints, it's Chris Olave, it's Vele, it's Mason Tipton, it's Kevin Austin Jr., it's Bub Means, it's Ronnie Bell, it's Jalen Polk, and Trey Palmer, and Dante Pettis.
Oh, yeah. Steep.
So which one of those needs more help? And which one's going to be more impactful? It's the receiver room. Now, if you don't love any of these receivers at 8, okay, you could do like we talk about. You could trade back, get in the teens, and still select a receiver. You could select one certainly at 42 and still get a good player. Or maybe you go tight end, Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon, right? Because your tight end room right now, with Jawan Johnson, we don't know what Taysom Hill's going to do. We don't know where Falsa Moro is going to be, obviously, with his contract. That's a playmaker. Now, even at 8 and that, it's but I like that more at 8 than I like a running back at 8. We were talking about a tight end that was the, no doubt, without question, top tight end in this class, and then he goes out there and runs a 4.39, benches 225 26 times, which that's important for him being a 240 guy. Got to see he's got
I hear the thought there. I cannot get behind it. I'd rather Jeremiah Love than a tight end at 8. And I'm a big running back hater. But I'm still not taking tight end. We talked about it, was it Monday? It was the last first round, or at least top of the first round tight end.
Kyle Pitts was one that sticks out in my mind.
Yeah, it only took him 5 years to get going.
I think the other we mentioned was Vernon Davis.
He's pretty good. That
But I
guy's
mean,
actually awesome.
to your point, it's two guys.
Two guys. Like, I mean, you just.
It's not a position that you select in the top 10 very
No.
often.
Yeah, it's not.
But, like.
You better be sure. Better be real sure. But, like, if you're taking. I would rather Jeremiah Love than what some people, just like you said, think is a top prospect in the draft. If you're going to do
I don't like either one of them at 8. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't like either one of them. No, I don't. At all. I don't like picking at 8 this draft for the needs that you have. So I'm like a broken record on the trade back. Like, I don't, for the needs that you have and you want, I don't like the 8th pick. It's valuable, though. You talked about who's the linebacker you talked about recently?
Sonny Styles?
Sonny Styles. You talked about Sonny Styles, about how, like, he might be.
I'd pull my hamstring
He
running
might
the
be
card up to the commissioner.
He also might be the best prospect in this entire draft.
I think he is the best.
So, like, if you have two guys that some people think in some views and in some camps that it's the best prospect, the Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles, like, if you have those two guys there, like, that's a valuable asset to have.
If you have Jeremiah Love and Sonny Styles available and you go Jeremiah Love, it's the wrong move. It's borderline egregious.
Yeah, if you take either one of them, it's the wrong move.
I'd take Sonny Styles at 8 now. Oh, I would.
Okay, I could get behind that more, I guess. But
Sonny Styles is somebody that can play on every level.
I know, but it goes against everything that we've been saying about you got your quarterback.
Yeah, but Sonny Styles has edge rusher ability too, and so DeMario Davis isn't going to be in the middle of that defense. I can make a case for that easy.
Yep.
If DeMario Davis isn't there, okay, Sonny Styles is there. He's got a green dot on the back of his helmet, and he's going to get everybody ready to go. He just played in Matt Patricia's offense in Ohio State, which is a very difficult defense, a lot of complexity to it. NFL guy, and he had the green dot for a reason. I can get behind that. I can make a case for that. I can't really make a case for Jeremiah Love right now.
Mm-hmm. Just saying, if either one of those, and in some camps, both of those players could be the best prospect in the entire draft, including Fernando Mendoza, then you have a valuable asset to trade at 8. Somebody that's picking in the late teens, in the 20s, is also going to
It's a smart move.
But if you are forced to pick one, yes, I'm with you. Take the linebacker. That could be a day one huge impact at multiple levels of your defense.
Could we see the Saints get their receiver in free agency and not the draft? We've talked about this receiver class, right? Jordan Tyson, hamstring guy, soft tissue. Don't love it. Love him as a player, don't love that. Carnell Tate, I don't love the fact that he's never been the guy. Like, we go on and on and on. I actually, for the Saints, I wish you could trade back, get some picks, and select Omar Cooper out of Indiana somewhere in the late 20s. I mean, that guy is awesome. That guy's going to play for a long time. That's not their history. It's not what they do. What about in free agency? Some of the top guys, you got Juwan Jennings, you got Alec Pierce, you got Wan'Dale Robinson, Deebo Samuel, Tyreek Hill, Rashid Shaheed, who obviously you know very well, Mike Evans, Romeo Doubs, Keenan Allen, Hollywood Brown, Christian Kirk. That's your top receivers. Is there anything in there that can make you sign a veteran player out of that group? We just talked about the running back group in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
What about the receivers?
Yeah, I mean, there's some good players, some great players on this list. You just named a lot of them, and I'm going down the list here. Like you said, I like the Christian Kirk move.
You'd have to pay Juwan a lot, but Juwan Jennings is a stud.
Juwan's going to, on the market, the value right now is 22 per. Pierce is 20 per. Wan'Dale Robinson, 17. The belief for Christian Kirk is he's going to get 5.
Y'all might laugh at this a little bit. You also have a free agent out there that you could get for cheap, and Hunter Renfrow.
I was just about to say that Hunter Renfrow was still out there too.
It might get some laughs out there, but do y'all remember it was a podcast where I think it was Derwin James. Was it Derwin James?
It was Derwin James. He was naming the best route runners in the NFL.
It was with Ryan
top 5
Clark.
Receivers. Yeah, with Ryan. Like, he was talking about the top 5 dogs at wide receiver, and he listed Hunter Renfrow.
He said it, and then like all the guys on the podcast started like laughing,
record scratch.
And he had like a straight face.
Yeah, he's like, go watch film. Like, have you ever watched film on him? And you tell me what you see.
Yeah.
He's like, don't stereotype it because that guy is a dog. So, I mean, you can get him. I think it's, according to this website.
He played in 6 games last year, 15 catches, 26 targets.
Yeah. What about Wan'Dale Robinson, Jake? Like, a lot of people will say, oh, well, the Giants had a bad offense. All they have is Malik Neighbors. Wan'Dale Robinson had 1,000 yards receiving last year.
Yeah.
And the year before that, he had 700, and that was a really bad offense. Daniel Jones, they had traded him mid-season. He wasn't good at all. They weren't good at all after they traded Daniel Jones. Like, Wan'Dale Robinson, 1,700 yards, 8 touchdowns in the last 2 years in a Giants offense that hasn't been great.
Hear me out.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, please.
I was going to say, hear me out. Free agent out there that you might can get for a good price, Alec Pierce. And I actually think that he had 1,000 receiving yards this past season, too.
I love Pierce.
Pierce is great. Yeah.
I love Pierce. He's going to cost you about 20.
That's the thing. When you brought him up a minute ago, like, if A.J. Brown is released, he's obviously going to be the number one guy. Right now, kind of like Juwan Jennings. Great players, big-bodied guys, great in this offense. How much do you want to pay? Because you're going to pay Chris Olave.
Yeah, and the Colts
how much do you want to pay?
I guess it does say 20.
Wan'Dale Robinson, he's like they're projecting him at least
17.
North of 17.
I know.
Yeah.
But I think like he would really help Olave.
Yes.
Mike Evans.
People crap on him because he's had hit or miss years.
Let him put that uniform
right?
on.
Can you imagine?
He's had hit or miss seasons, but he's also had hit or miss quarterbacks. I've always liked Christian Kirk. He can play inside. He can play outside. He's hovers around 6 feet tall. I mean, his looks like $5.3 million is his market value right now, and you need help in the slot because if you put him in the slot and Vele works out, Olave on the other side, you could be versatile with a guy like Christian Kirk. He's a guy I've always liked.
Can I interest you in Rashid Shaheed?
You actually can.
Come on back home.
I'm coming home.
Because it doesn't look like he's going to.
Everyone knows I was a Shaheed truther, so.
Yeah, not a big deal. Market value for Rashid Shaheed sitting at $14 million. Good for him.
I love Shaheed. In your offense, he's probably a 3. That was always my biggest complaint about Shaheed. Great returner. I think you had a 3 play and a 2.
Ooh, I disagree with that. I think he at times played more like a 1 than.
That's what I think too. That's the opinion I had on Olave.
He did. He was great with the deep balls.
Or Rashid.
Like
Rashid.
If you go look,
Rashid, yeah. Why am I tripping out? Rashid Shaheed. God, I just short-circuited. I thought that Shaheed played like a 1.
Like for Seattle, to your point, Seattle, like that's how they used him. I really liked Rashid Shaheed in New Orleans.
Me too.
He was great, and at times he would come up with big-time games. At times he would have 1 catch for 12 yards. I mean, he was a hit-or-miss guy, and I love Shaheed, but do you pay $15 million for him? Because that's probably what he's going to get.
Say the same for Olave.
Sure, but look what Olave did with Tyler Shuck.
Okay, relax.
But did Rashid Shaheed, how much time did he get with Tyler Shuck? I'm trying to think what he
did. He didn't get like one, maybe like 1 game.
Yeah. Don't draft a running back at 8.
I like
Move
Kirk.
back. Select a receiver in the teens. You'll get a good one.
Look at a couple of them.
Get a pick. Get a pick somewhere before you're 42. That's where you're at in the second round. How good would you feel if you traded back to 12 with the Cowboys because they moved to 8 to take Mansour Delane before the Chiefs do at 9? Okay, so the Cowboys move up to 8. You get 12, and then you get their second-round pick.
Chiefs aren't taking Jeremiah Love.
Well, they just traded Trent McDuffie yesterday, so they got a need at corner too. Cowboys have 2 first-round picks. You get 12, they get 8, and then you get their second, their third, and a lot. And you change your roster, and you still get the position that you wanted, receiver.
I love it. I'll trade back further. Take that 12.
Please make
trade
it.
back to 20.
Please make it.
Trade to 12, then trade that 12 to 20. Trade that 20 back to 25. Well, you'd be stacked.
What are you, Bill Belichick?
Yeah.
Just keep trading back?
They won a few.
Well, they also had the GOAT.
Well, Tyler Shuck.
Shuck, if you buck.
You just compare him to Tom Brady?
Wow. Yep. Sure did.
Said better.
I bring in Hunter Renfrow.
There's your Wes Welker.
There you go. We just did it, right?
I like Hunter Renfrow a lot. I really do. But
You
don't
can get
ever
it for $1
compare him
million.
to Wes Welker again.
$1 million.
There's a
Wes
clear.
Welker was incredible.
There's a clear
was
and
awesome.
obvious comparison, Jake.
Yeah, they're tiny and white.
Yep.
That's about it.
Says Lad
Stop.
McConkey.
But look, you can get him for league minimum.
I mean, you could.
Why not?
It was always a little weird that he never called on with anybody a year ago.
He's better than Tipton.
Well, yeah.
Who's the fourth receiver?
Mason. I get talked about every training camp, Tipton.
Yeah. And then during the season,
There was one point I banned T-Bob from saying his name.
And I will say,
training camp star.
You go to the free agent. Just to put a bow on this conversation about free agent wide receivers. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago about how, forever, New Orleans Saints, you ain't getting anybody good in free agency because nobody wants to come play for the Saints when it's not going well. Nobody wants to come in the post-Drew Brees era and with not really knowing who the coach is, play for Dennis Allen. It was not a desirable destination. Well, now you can make an argument that it is desirable for certain positions. And wide receiver, I believe, should be one of them because of what Tyler Shuck has done. And you have a young head coach.
Very offensive-minded.
Who's very offensive-minded, going into his second year, has proven to be successful and have successful receivers and quarterbacks and offenses wherever he's been. So, I think that you do, for the first time probably in a while, you have a desirable location. And I don't mean that as I'm not trying to take a knock on anything with the organization, but it's not ever a free agent lane. You're like, oh yeah, I'm dying to go there. It's just not. And I hate to say that. And if you didn't know that, I'm sorry, but free agents aren't like, oh yeah, New Orleans, that's where I want to go. No, that's not how it usually is. But I think right now you can make the argument that it is could be for at least certain positions a desirable location.
Yeah, it was. I think it was when Sean Payton and Drew Brees were rolling.
Yeah, certain
cost of living and the passion of the fan, all that did play into it. I mean, I had teammates that went from Sproulsy when he went from us to New Orleans. That was a lot, and then it went away in a big way because of Dennis Allen and the way the franchise was going, and it just didn't look very fun.
No
play
doubt.
for the New Orleans.
I mean, Drew Brees just got into the Hall of Fame, so it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's half a decade. It had not.
That's how numbers work.
Yep, got it.
All right, we'll take
Numbers
a break.
guy.
More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, if your business depends on printers, copiers, or office technology running smoothly, you need the team over at Gulf Coast Office Products. They've been helping businesses across Louisiana stay efficient with top-of-the-line office equipment, managed print services, and incredible customer support. So what makes GCOP different is their service. When something goes down, their local team is there quickly to get you back up and running. So whether you're upgrading equipment or looking to streamline your office workflow, they've got you covered. You can visit them at gcopnet.com to learn more. Again, that is gcopnet.com.
That's right. Gulf Coast Office Products is Louisiana's leader in all office technology. And for over 40 years, Gulf Coast has kept businesses like yours running smoothly with copiers, printers, managed IT service. So no matter the size, if you have a one-person office, if you have a 1,000-person office, it does not matter. And what really sets them apart is their award-winning local service team that responds fast and keeps you up and running no matter what's happening. Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades. But our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our draft.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you've never been, but all the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my bed. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Tay, can you zoom in, like on this shot? Like if I point my hand somewhere, could you zoom in on it?
Yeah. I know.
All right, zoom in on my hand, please. Yeah, right there. Have you ever seen a cough button that if you truly coughed on it, that might be the last step? It might actually.
This is actually where my microphone is plugged into.
I know. I told Matt before the show, I was like, don't touch it.
Your microphone is literally plugged into that.
So this cough button,
I see if it works.
We push.
All right, push it. Oh,
okay, so it works. So we push this button if we have to cough, or make any other noises. So like when I take a big sip of coffee, I click this button, and usually it's just a nice little click. Now I got it's a two-handed thing. I gotta hold this. Make sure I don't electrocute my left hand. I'll push the other one.
Well, I don't think you'd electrocute yourself, but
Well, I mean,
In
do you
fairness-
see? I mean, yeah. Do you see this?
I think you're fine.
Jake, hold up yours
I
to
wouldn't-
that.
I
Hold
wouldn't,
up
like,
yours to
kill
that
myself.
camera. Look, Mr. Hester's isn't much better.
Oh,
I mean, look, it's
yeah.
Maybe don't pick it up.
The only
No,
reason Jake's
look.
is together is because no one touches that one. That
That's
one's
true.
That one's messed up too.
Yo, what do we? Come on, guys.
There are these buttons that are built in. I learned yesterday. Plugged into the drywall though.
Push one and just I'm curious. Just push one.
I really
Actually,
I have
think it-
heard that. Again, this could have been our old engineer just saying it, so we didn't just sit up here and like hit the button because you know us.
Hit it. I can put his back on real quick. Here, let me get it right. I can put his back on
I
if
really
we get
think
off
like
air.
it's like a bad situation. That's what I was told.
There's no way.
Do it last segment.
I think at
Just do it last
9,
segment.
at 9:53, we'll do it.
So we
You know
are
what I mean?
going to
I
push.
can get us on air in 1 second.
Right, I know, but
This might be-
if it wasn't for like our sponsors that I know I got to tell our great listeners about, I would hit it, and if we weren't on air, hey,
This might be the
dock us
greatest
some
tease
pay.
of all time. Like, there's a big red button right here that could explode the studio.
I actually think like the
We're
the
gonna
cough
push it.
buttons
Here,
are
look.
bad too.
Look, so this right here. So
Don't
we're
touch
gonna
that.
push this.
Yeah.
In the last minute of the show, And we're going to see what happens because we've
Nothing's
heard bad
gonna
things.
happen.
We've heard bad things will happen.
We've heard bad things though.
From
Our old engineer.
I don't know if anything will happen.
I don't think anything.
Although in
do you
fairness,
know?
no, because I've never pushed it.
Stay tuned to find
There
out.
could be a boat behind the door.
Yeah.
Could be.
You know what I'm
Could
saying?
even be a boat.
It could be a nuke.
Could even be Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
We're going to trade Micah Parsons for a first-round pick. Who knows? We could even get a Micah Parsons that first round.
Bro, that dude the other day struck a nerve with me. It was about 2 weeks ago. He started talking to freaking Jerry.
Come on, Jerry.
He's like,
Jer Bear.
He's like, well, we got Kenny Clark and we got all these other guys on defense. He's like, really? We're a pass rusher away. I was like, Jerry, you had a top 3 pass rusher, buddy.
Yeah.
I will give Jerry some credit. They were, $36 million over the cap, and now they have $9 million to spend just by making 3 moves, including Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb.
Also helps that the NFL raises the salary cap by like $30 million this year.
That helps.
That helped.
But also to clear $40 million in 3 moves is pretty impressive. When you got deep pockets and you just guarantee it and you just
a flick of the
give
wrist.
it in signing bonus. Yeah. Guaranteed money.
Look at this. Look at this.
I'll take one of those, bud. I'll make $2 million base salary if you give me that $30 million.
That's right.
Sure.
Hey, guarantee. You trying to make some room with the salary cap?
Right now, the teams that are over the salary cap, the Miami Dolphins at 1.6 over, the Colts 4.7, the Packers at 5, the Lions at 6.5, the Bears at 7.4, the Texans at 7.9, the Bills at 8.2, the Saints at 11.6, the Jaguars at 16.9, the Browns at 17.1, and the Vikings 46.6. They real over.
Does that even mean anything though?
I mean, no, you can get under, but you gotta be creative. Like, you gotta make it happen. It matters in like big free agent signings.
I like that's something at GM at these. Just ask ChatGPT these days, like what I need to do in my roster.
You can get under, but I think it
Spits
does
it right out.
handcuff you from signing like marquee free agents and a bunch of them. Like if I'm the Browns and I suck and I'm 17 over the cap, I don't love that. I mean, the Vikings have a good roster, so they can get creative in how they move some of their money around, and they'll be okay because the roster's still good. They'll have to get rid of some players, but they still have enough good players to be able to be competitive. The Browns don't have that. Certainly on offense. Bad.
Speaking of the Vikings, I know we've been really heavy NFL talk today, but like
So heavy.
I know. What about 9?
Sorry, guys.
Do you see any?
That's all I know now.
Does he have any trade value?
Who? 9?
9.
He might.
McCarthy.
JJ doesn't. 9 might.
9 might.
Yeah.
Was that true? Was that a true report? Because I saw the report earlier this week, and maybe it wasn't a report. Maybe it was just a post, but it was like from an official source that said that they're moving on from J.J. McCarthy. But what does that mean, really? Like they're open to the idea of bringing somebody else in to compete with him?
I think that's what it means.
Yeah.
It's not his job.
He doesn't have the
no matter
keys,
what.
right? Like he's
Right.
got to compete. If it's gonna be his, he's got to go win it.
Yeah, I mean, there was even a report at the Combine that they were interested in Anthony Richardson. I remember that clip surfaced of KOC, Kevin O'Connell, talking to Anthony Richardson afterward the game that they played. He's like, hey, you're still going to be a good player in this league. Keep your head up. You're incredibly talented, blah, 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 blah. And so maybe he has an affinity for Anthony Richardson.
No way Dan Campbell's not pushing that. If I'm Dan Campbell, I'm begging Kevin O'Connell to sign Anthony Richardson. The Rams hate draft picks. We already talked about this. Bring in J.J. McCarthy, let him learn under Matt Stafford with Sean McVay.
They're going to take Garrett Nussmeier in the draft. Don't worry.
They should.
The Rams are.
They should.
They are.
For 4 years, I've been comparing Garrett's style of play to the way that Stafford played in college. I'm not comparing the two. I'm comparing the style of play.
I actually feel confident that that is a real likelihood. They love him. It makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
God,
They also
that'd be so good.
They also say never meet your heroes. Well, I met Dan Campbell. Love that guy. That guy was awesome.
You got lucky then.
He was
Right. It could have been Anthony Mackie.
It could have been Anthony Mackie.
Oh,
Jennings
somebody
Dunker.
wrote me on Instagram.
I'm dead.
Let me see if I can get this guy's. I don't want to get like the full name. Let me see if I can get it here.
Social.
Shout out to Patrick. Oh, I actually know who that is. He talked about meeting Anthony Mackie in a New Orleans bar and told him how much he loved Captain America and how much he loved that Captain America was from Louisiana. and loved how LSU got name dropped in the series and said it was good interaction.
Well, he had a very normal interaction with Jordan. I
very
don't know,
true.
like
Very
what
normal.
I don't
Very
know
true.
what Jordan's tripping about.
Yeah, I mean, to like slander that man's name like Jordan did before the story is wild.
Worst person
I would
I've ever
send that
met.
to
Said, "That guy
Anthony
sucks."
Mackie and say, "You need to sue this man. He lives in a country club. It's fine."
Send that to me. I'll
He
send it to
did.
him.
He said, I'll grab it. It was Tuesday, hour 2.
Send it to me. I'm like, hey, so Anthony.
Yeah. So why you being?
We had a coworker say this about you.
We all
How do you
defended
feel?
you.
Why didn't you stay there for the follow-up question?
God, that's,
Even though you didn't know there was.
but that's how stuff happens. Like that's
question.
how like people like around Jordan's circle hear that like Anthony Mackie's a bad person, and then that spreads,
Right.
And that spreads, and it spreads, right? And so that interaction that was completely overblown,
Yes.
and had no justification to it, is how things like that get out.
Well,
man, I heard Anthony
Completely
Mackie
normal interaction that he had with him.
I was giving him a hard time during break after that, and he's like, "Well, I knew it was going to go that way. People in the bar told me he was a jerk." I was like, "Okay, so you had a preconceived notion, and you were looking for some reason to confirm that
And
he
you
was
asked him a
rude."
bad question.
It was
Yes.
a terrible
You
question.
look like that guy that's in Marvel movies. Man, you knew.
That's not even really
you
a
knew
question.
he was in Marvel movies. Yeah, it's a statement.
That's just like what?
Man, get out of here.
Normal
Hey,
interaction.
I love the Marvel. I like what you did with them.
Oh man, yeah, like this guy, like Patrick said. Man, I love that Captain America's from
Hey,
Louisiana now.
buy a beer, have it sent to him. Hey man,
Yeah.
respect. Whatever.
I'd buy Anthony
what-
Mackie a beer.
What I do find.
I'd buy him a Dos Equis.
That's right. Yeah, I'd go for Dos with him.
Responsibly do it.
I would go
Send
for
him
Dos
two.
with Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie carried his team in crossover too, so respect to him for that.
Yeah. He lost the rap battle to B Rabbit,
He did.
but it's okay.
He was hooping though.
Yeah.
I do feel like Anthony Mackie spends a decent amount of time in New Orleans bars. That's 2 stories.
It's true.
The only 2 stories I've
Which
heard.
bars?
Who knows?
Jordan.
I'm about to go
didn't-
find
Jordan
him and
didn't
get on a
name
Marvel
the country
movie.
club ones.
Right. Must be the bougie
The
ones.
ones with no Taco Bells around.
Silver
them.
Spoon Bar.
Yeah.
I really want to try to get Anthony Mackie on the show now.
Wait,
To be
you
honest-
While
should.
Jordan's on, we got to bring Jordan in for that.
Yeah.
Let's get him in studio.
You're gonna kick me off for the good
The
guess?
segment they
No, we'll bring him in. He'll sit between
sit
y'all.
between y'all.
We'll
Yeah.
sit
segment
between y'all.
they do like the
And we'll just say
explain this tweet.
shame,
Yeah.
just the whole time. At
They
it.
do the explain this tweet. We just play the audio clip of Jordan and be like, "Jordan, can you explain this,
Yeah,
please?"
explain this, please.
We have Anthony Mackie on the phone.
Yep. No, he's
Not even tell him that Anthony's on the phone. Just
Yeah.
bring Jordan on.
Bring
Bring
Jordan on.
Jordan on. Play the
Yes.
clip and be like, "Would you like to explain this?" And then
Yep.
bring Anthony Mac and be like, "Anthony, what do you think about this?" And bring Anthony on.
Thank you, Jordan. Anthony's actually been listening in this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I like how I'm calling him Anthony, like we're on a first name basis.
All right, he goes by Tony for this close to him.
That's right.
So we're gonna call him Tony.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Get him in studio. Bring the shield.
You don't live far from here.
The real person in New Orleans bars that I want to hang out with is Shia LaBeouf. I want to party with him.
Might not be there for a long time, but he's there for a good time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Strange fella.
I
Seems like.
I wouldn't say strange. I'd say interesting. Strange is a negative way to put that. Say an interesting fella.
Okay. Sure. Whatever. I think this means the same thing.
No.
One's
Strange.
nicer.
and
One's the nicer
interesting?
way to put it.
The name of the show is Stranger Things, not Interesting Things.
But it could be interesting
But
things.
It could be.
wait,
That's not the same
that's
thing.
Such a bad argument that you just.
It's the first thing that popped in my head. For Strange. It was a terrible argument. I knew it in my head when I said it, but I'd said it with conviction.
You did. I'll tell you. You said it with your
It's all about
whole chest
confidence.
out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
What'd you say? Full throated? Is that what you call it?
Fully throated endorsement. Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a T-Bob-ism.
Sure.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Before we go to break,
Such a bad example. Yeah, it was.
I want to remind you about our friends over
I like how you
at
didn't deny it.
Rejuve Medical, RejuveMeMedical.com, locations throughout the state of Louisiana. So if you're listening to us up in the Port City, if you're listening to us up in the 318, we are talking to you because there's a location that is convenient for you. No matter where you're listening to us in the state of Louisiana, Rejuve Medical is going to be able to help you out. Go get your blood drawn. Go get that work done. Kind of see what you've got going on inside the old body and see if you need something, right? If you need to get on a plan to be a more successful you. I know, Matt, you?
Yes, sir.
You've taken advantage of it as well for a long time.
Absolutely. Ooh. How about some peptides? Feeling good. If you want to feel good, feel like your youthful self again, maybe it's just your overall wellness. Maybe you want to look better. They can do so many things. 13 locations all across Louisiana. They even got a location in Mississippi. So if you are hearing us talk, if you are listening to us on radio, watch us on YouTube, the chances are you have an amazing Rejuve medical clinic near you that you can go in there, get that initial blood work done, talk to them about how you're feeling, what you're feeling, and what they can do for you, because it is amazing what the people at Rejuve Medical can do and how you can make an impact on your life each and every day. RejuveMeMedical.com.
All right. We'll be back. More OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Everything you need for a stunning garden is at the Plant Barn in Baton Rouge. From trees and shrubs to plants and pottery, the Plant Barn has it all at great prices. Visit us today on Valley Street, right off Perkins Road in South Downs.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google. Based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
You laughing at?
There's people in the chat.
Share with the class.
No, I can't. You can't. We're on radio. Hey, if you're listening, though, out there, tuned in. Of course not if you're driving. If you're just sitting at the office, sitting at the house, join us on YouTube. Go check us out. Come interact with us. We see, I'm not going to say we see all of the posts.
You see most of them.
We see a lot of them. Wander and Tay-Tay, they got a pretty good finger on the pulse of this thing. I drift in and out.
That's just
Just
generally.
Like,
just say, like, of the chat or just in
OTB,
general?
yeah.
Yeah, that's radio.
You're like, I drift in and out of conversations and the chat and the show. And
I don't drift in and out of hydration, though. I drink some Mahai.
DrinkMyHigh.com.
So River sent me this tweet, and I think I found out why it's coming to me now, why LSU baseball is dropping these games.
Okay.
People were saying that they'll sacrifice the baseball season to hire Lane Kiffin. Remember?
Yep, I do remember
Before,
that.
So this
when
is it.
the hiring cycle was happening, this is on everybody that said that they were going to sacrifice baseball season
Sports gods are looking down.
for
They're
Lane
like, okay,
Kiffin.
time to step up.
And Lane Kiffin better win if this is true. I mean, we're still early in the season, so we'll see what ends up happening. But if we sacrifice the baseball season for Lane Kiffin and he doesn't make the college football playoff, I am rioting.
Yeah.
Because LSU baseball is everything to me. And I know football is everything to most people. But if we sacrificed for Lane and he doesn't make the college football playoff,
yeah.
Okay, now.
obviously
just
this is hyperbole, but
Just this season, right? As far as the sacrifice,
I think
like
so this tweet that I was sent says this season. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, even if Lane doesn't win year one, if Lane eventually wins and baseball just keeps going good after this season, it's worth it.
Yeah.
No.
As fans, we deal in a lot of hyperboles, right? We
Yeah.
say so many emotional things. Like, I think even last year during the run, it's like, man, if we could win a national championship this
We'll
year.
sacrifice the football season.
We'll sacrifice next year's season.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, win now situation.
Yeah.
And we looked at it like in 2019, we won the national championship. Well, the next year was bad. But it's like, that's okay. We sacrificed this year because we won last year.
Yeah.
We talk in a lot of hyperboles, but when it comes down to it, we don't really mean it.
It's a
Yeah, like during the Arkansas game,
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I will sacrifice the football season for this Arkansas win.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Let me.
What goes around comes around.
Let's.
That's what Justin said.
Yeah.
How much would we have
Shout
to
out,
sacrifice for basketball to be good?
Buddy,
Two seasons
We
of
would
every
have
sport.
to sacrifice
There's not enough blood.
Matt McMahon himself.
There's not enough
Two
blood.
seasons of every sport.
Bleed. Oh boy.
No, there's not.
All right, so last week baseball loses McNeese.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Midweek
Right.
game, doesn't really matter. Whatever. This week we win 3 games in a row, but don't hit well. Pitching's good, but then lose to Northeastern. Okay, fine. This is Monday.
Yeah.
Whatever. Blah.
You had just beat them.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, we get it. Take the night off, kids. Well, last night lose to Lafayette. That's 3 of the last 6. How are we feeling? How are we feeling now? Still meh? Still whatever.
I trust Jay
Or-
Johnson to get it right.
I do too. And also, we were kind of talking about this a little bit before the show, how, like, it really is just the midweeks. Like, they're still winning on the weekends. And that goes to, like, the bullpen. You can't find we were talking about this, you can't really find a midweek starter that's going to get you where you need to be.
Right. But you started Gavin Guidry last night. That's your best midweek reliever. Weekend reliever.
Yeah, and it's a different mindset. I mean, we've seen that all the time. Think about the most elite closers in Major League Baseball. They'll come in the 8th inning and just suck.
Yeah.
It's like, what changed? It's like, that guy's a 9th inning guy. It's like it happens all the time. So I was surprised to see Gavin Guidry get the start there. Maybe you're seeing, he was pitching so well. He hadn't given up a walk in 9 innings, hadn't given up a run. So you're like, hey, nothing to say that this guy has to be in that role. Let's see what he has, and it didn't go as well for him, obviously.
You could see the fan reaction. Like, I was on Twitter last night. You've seen it in the chat in every show. It's like people want to freak out, but I think they don't want to be proven wrong again by Jay Johnson. You could feel it.
Right.
Like, they want to freak out bad, but they're not doing it yet.
What's interesting is, like, I brought up the question, and y'all just kept going to, well, it's the midweek pitching. It's the midweek pitching. Well, batting .210 in the last 6 games. So it's not the pitching. I'm like, they scored 7. They scored 3 in the first inning yesterday. Then you give up 4 the rest of the game. It's not an insurmountable amount of runs to overcome if you're getting close to touching the ball. Like, it wasn't 11 strikeouts, I think we had. We struck out 11 times last night.
Well, even the Northeastern game, we were talking about it the other day. Like, if you didn't watch the Northeastern game, you're like, oh, they lost 13-10. You know, they hit a home run late or whatever. It was 11-1 in the 5th inning of that game. I mean, you didn't hit in that game until the very end.
So, because you had asked me to look at the last 6 games, right? So all these numbers are from the last 6 games. Aside from, like, Northeastern really was the outlier. You gave up 13 runs in that game. But aside from that, the other 5 games, you allowed 17 runs, right? So, like, on average, 3.5 runs per game, right? That's pretty strong pitching if you, like, so to your point, if your offense is backing you up, that is good pitching that you can, but it does fall off in the midweek where you kind of dig yourself into a hole that when your offense is cold, you can't dig yourself out of it.
Yeah.
But you're getting like 10 strikeouts a game.
Yeah.
Like Cooper Moore had 10 versus Northeastern.
Yeah.
William Schmidt had 9 versus Dartmouth. Dartmouth,
yeah.
Or as Cade Wazan says, Dartmouth.
Maverick Rizzi came in yesterday and was throwing fantastic. He
Sure
gave
got
up
4.
He gave up a run, but like he had some sort of yip. He kept throwing it a while, but like it's something you get cleaned up. But
it was a control
it
problem.
wasn't like they could. It wasn't like they were teeing up. I thought he pitched really well. I thought he was pretty dominant on the mound, except for the wild, like this one pitch he just couldn't get right. He kept throwing it.
Well, like Jake was saying, he had 4 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Inning in the third, right? 4 strikeouts?
Something like that. But and he gave up a run, which is one of the 7 runs. Like just because of one pitch he couldn't control, he just, I think 3. I saw at least 3 or 4 wild pitches that went to the same spot, like way low and left into the dirt.
I like that batting average with the ball in play stat.
Yeah.
I feel like that tells a bigger story than what everything else does.
And again, we'll hope at some point today to catch up with LSU head baseball coach Jay Johnson. We'll go ahead and take a break. Before we do, I want to remind you about our friends over at Ochsner Health. If you're in Louisiana and you want the best care possible, you already know the name Ochsner Health. So from primary care to specialists, Ochsner has locations all across the great state of Louisiana, making it easier than ever to get the care you and your family need. And what we love about them, they're not just focused on treating injuries, they're helping people stay healthy and perform at their best. So they are going to make sure in every aspect of your life, things are going in the right direction. And so I tell you all the time, that's why when we were partnering with someone at an elite training academy, it was always going to be Ochsner for us. We work with athletes right here in Louisiana. So if you need to schedule an appointment, find a specialist, or just learn more about Ochsner, go to ochsner.org. Ochsner.org, healthcare built here in Louisiana for Louisiana. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. According to Peyton Malone on X.com, there was a 4.4 magnitude earthquake reported south of Shreveport around 5:30 this morning. I got to do some due diligence to see if that's a real report.
So I got
the
Chris
record
Marler.
for Louisiana is 5.3, which was south of Grand Isle in the Gulf.
I got Chris Marler was up in South Carolina like last week where his family lives, and he said they had like a 2.2. He said they didn't even know, but like it
But we had
popped
one
up
in
that-
San Francisco when we first got there for the Super Bowl. Nobody even knew about it. It's probably normal practice there, but yeah.
I hope everybody's okay.
The reports are a 4.4
Now you are-
south of Shreveport. Need to probably check on my mom. It's where she lives.
You're a California guy.
Yeah.
Love California.
Southern
Is
California.
4.4
south of LA.
Is 4.4
So really San Diego.
big.
Yeah, you feel it. Yeah, you feel that for sure. Man, the first one I had, I told y'all that building swaying. No. Second one, it was on an Easter Sunday, and the pictures falling off the wall. That was also no. No thanks.
Well,
can we get some confirmation in the chat? Was there really a 4.4 south of Shreveport around 5:30 this morning?
A quick Google search tells me that there was.
Ooh.
all right. Google knows.
4.9.
Oh, man.
That's actually big for here, isn't it?
Yeah. It's, yeah, it's
yeah.
big for anywhere.
It's
Yeah.
Well, I mean, California.
It's
they
an
got, like,
earthquake.
It's an earthquake.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Off the Bench.
All right. So when it comes to industrial construction and turnaround services here in Louisiana, one name you hear again and again and again and again is Pala. For decades, Pala has been a trusted partner for companies across the Gulf Coast, providing expert services in industrial construction, maintenance, and specialty projects. And Matthew, I believe they've got some things going on. So if you want to find that information, go to palagroup.com.
Yeah, it's no surprise that Pala is like absolutely crushing right now, rolling. They got projects happening all over, major capital projects across the Gulf Coast, across the Midwest. So look, they want to get the word out. Like, look, they are, because of the growth and rolling right now, like they are hiring experienced welders, pipe fitters, ironworkers, project managers, estimators, planners, professional, like all. If you're looking for steady work, you are good at what you do, make sure you go check out Pala Group. Employee owned, relationship driven. Visit palagroup.com. That's PALA group.com.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique, and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember, whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. We're here to serve you.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Goal!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Hour 3?
Yes.
Oh,
Third hour.
This is the third hour.
Of 3 hours. There's 1, there's 2, and then there's 3.
Yep.
And that's where we're at.
Okay, so I do have something to say, something to talk about. I don't know where you're going with this. But we were driving in the yard the other day. We were leaving the house.
You're driving in your yard. That's kind of
Well, driving down our driveway.
Doing donuts in your yard?
All right.
It's kind of odd.
Sorry, misspoke. Probably the last time. I was driving down the driveway, hold the family in, and we look to the left of our yard, and I see this mound of dirt. I'm like, okay, kind of looks like a crawfish chimney. But I was like, what is it? Like, what could be making this in the middle of the yard? I'm like, okay, what is that? Is it like some beetles making it? So we go over there, we inspect it, and it's sure enough, it's this big. It's probably about 12 inches tall. This little cylinder of dirt, mud, with a hole in the middle. So something's made this. Some creature has made this, and I know what like a chimney, like a crawfish chimney, looks like.
Yeah.
Like this looks a lot like it. So I take a picture, throw it in ChatGPT, and sure enough, it says crawfish chimney. I'm like, all right, I get what it looks like. I get what you think it is, but this is in the middle of the yard. I don't live on water. There's no like lake. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
So like, what is it? So I started doing more research. I was like, well, what is it? Well, yeah, in South Louisiana, crawfish apparently just live like in the dirt everywhere. Just crawfish.
So it wasn't beetles.
It was actual crawfish.
Okay.
And so there's a certain type of crawfish can live like 1 to 3 feet down in the dirt. And yeah, I guess like we do get some rain that's it was kind of near like a runoff area, but certainly not near a lake.
Yeah.
Certainly not near a crawfish pond. So it's got crawfish just hanging out in my yard. And I know this is like the time of the year after doing some research. This is the time of the
Crawfish
year.
season, yeah.
Taylor, did you find that picture? This is it right here. Unbelievable.
This is like a crawfish apartment. That's a crawfish housing complex.
Look at that thing.
That's a crawfish castle.
Like, look at this thing. And it's
That's
in the
your
middle
yard?
of my yard.
You be careful driving through your yard and knock that over.
Yeah, no donuts there. But like, look at that. Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
So it really just got me curious. It was like South Louisiana. I figured that crawfish had to live like in a bayou, in a lake, in a crawfish pond, in a creek. Nope. Just by the clovers right there. Got a lot of weeds in my yard. Taylor's shaking his head. He doesn't even know what kind of clover that is, probably. Did
you catch him?
Poser.
It's a 3-leaf. I can see it.
No, I should. I mean, but like, I don't know. What kind of crawfish lives in dirt? Is it the same kind of crawfish we boil? I don't know. It's a weird situation, though. I found it strange that just at any moment, apparently, crawfish should just be in the dirt under you.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I mean, I thought it had to be a body of water type situation. I'm going to be honest with you. So I would have done the same thing you did. I would have asked my good friend, what is this?
I would ask my good, because I was like, surely it's not a crawfish chimney. I've seen those. And I know it's like the time of the year for those to start happening. And you see these popping up. Wild situation here in Louisiana.
How did they build
got
that,
earthquakes?
It's pretty impressive engineering there, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. There's a hole. It goes straight down into the ground. I don't know if they're making fires.
What'd you do with it?
But what's the purpose
Did
of
you
this?
knock it over?
No, I didn't. I was impressed.
Did you light it on fire?
Because like one day it was like down here. Then the next day it was like here, and the top of it was like, you could tell it was like mud. It was like a little bit wet.
Yeah.
And it was dry, and then it got a little taller every day.
How many crawfish they got?
They used the
working on
mud
that
as
thing?
Yeah, how many crawfish they got? It's got to be more than
They
that.
used
like
the
you
mud.
look down
That
in
was
your
their
yard.
mortar. Was the mud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Pretty smart
I
animals
got
here.
that. It's not rocks. It's mud. Mud bugs, if you will. But what's it for? That's the deeper question. What do they use this for? If they want to get out, they don't need a chimney.
Just crawl out the hole in the ground.
Just crawl out the hole at the ground. Like, you don't need all that.
They gotta dig the hole first in the ground and then build that from the ground up, right?
Daniel Basham said, so Flint just thought they were ironically called mud bugs.
Well, I figured like there's mud. I get it. They like bury themselves in the mud in a body of water. I didn't know they lived in the dirt all over my yard, not near a lake. These things are incredible. What an incredible species.
Ironically, they were called mud bugs. That's good.
No, not ironically. Okay, I got it. But they bury themselves in the mud, in water, not in my dirt. Get out of my dirt.
Flynn has discovered mud bugs. Breaking news.
All right, guys, relax. I knew it was a crawfish chimney when I drove by it. I knew it looked like one. I was like, there's no way that one is. It's got to be some sort of beetle.
Oh, man.
Anyway, my mind is blown, and I hope yours is too.
I feel shocked.
I feel shocked.
Do you have that video that Flynn sent in the group chat?
Yes, I
newspaper?
do. Give me 1 second. Do you have it sound or no?
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah,
did y'all watch it?
No, we're gonna watch it together on air. Lou Holtz, unfortunately, did pass away yesterday. National champion head coach at Notre Dame. Was the coach of the Jets for 1 year, and famously said, God put me on the stairs for college football, not professional football. South Carolina, Arkansas, just college football legend, obviously, and been in a lot of places. College football Hall of Famer, and I think a lot of people that are either right at my age or certainly younger, they remember Lou Holtz for being on ESPN with Reese Davis and Mark May. Right? He had the final show there. They would kind of close out the college football day. So rest in peace, Lou Holtz. Obviously, as I said, a legend in college football and passed away yesterday. I believe at 89. They were 89 years old yesterday. So Skip Holtz, obviously, spent a long time in Louisiana, was Louisiana Tech's head coach for a very, very long time. And so different parts of this state, certainly Lou Holtz has, been a part of and certainly had relationships here. So,
and the last coach to lead Notre Dame to a national championship.
That's right.
1988. Probably the last coach that ever will.
All right. So this is something that Flynn wanted us to play. He was shocked that we didn't know what this was.
I was so shocked.
Right.
I was like, man, I've watched it a billion times in a billion different places. Lou Holtz's magic trick with the newspaper. And I'm talking about it like everybody knows what I'm talking about in the foxhole. But nobody was like, what are you talking about? So I had to send him the video, and I just thought this was common knowledge for everybody.
Yeah.
I saw him do it everywhere. He was a motivational speaker who would go and he would do this trick with the newspaper where he'd tear it up. And he did. I saw him do it on game. I saw him do it on all these different TV shows. That was what outside of winning a national championship with Notre Dame, that's kind of what I associate with him all the time when I think about him. Oh, the newspaper magic trick.
Yeah.
Not y'all.
Not at all. First time here, and here we go. Let's do it together.
It's like any other newspaper. You have front page for people who want to read the news. You have the comics for people who can't read. And you have the editorial page for people who can't think. But you can't let people tear you up. You can't let people destroy you. You can't let people say you aren't going to be great. Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do something. My personal belief is there isn't any obstacle that's going to keep me from being successful. Difficult, you're doggone right. That's why so few people achieve success. Don't let people tear you up. Don't let people tear you down. Don't let people cause you to lose the faith and confidence you have in yourself. Because if you really have a strong faith and a strong belief,
How do you do that?
I don't know. Jake looked down when he did the whole.
For people that weren't watching, he was tearing the newspaper up, and then at the end, it was all put back together.
Yeah, he's tearing it up, talking, and in my head, I've put this in my head a billion times. How's he do it? He's got one folded up while he's tearing it, but then at that point, you would have torn up paper on the ground when you're hiding it. I don't know. It's incredible. It's a great trick with a great message. Don't let people tear you up.
Inside the Value Ford chat. I love the flow of this segment. Mudbugs, Lou dies, Lou newspaper magic trick.
Really, the third hour is when we come to life.
Yeah.
It's our hour.
Hour 1 and 2, really just a warm up.
Yeah, it really is.
It's that last 60 minutes.
Got to get the obligatory sports talk out there. You know what I mean?
Never seen it. Never seen a newspaper
I
trick.
can't believe it.
Good
He's
message.
done it
though.
a lot. Great message, and it's an impressive trick. Well, just,
Good.
Oh, that makes sense. Daniel Basham said, I bet he hid the real newspaper behind his ear.
Whoa.
That must have been it.
Whoa.
The old penny behind the ear.
Whoa.
Oh, penny behind the ear.
You see, you can't hide a newspaper because it's big.
It's a good one.
Too soon?
R.P. Lou Holtz. A legend.
I really want to push the button.
We are going to push the button at the end of this hour. We're going to push the button.
Really want to push.
If you're just joining in, we have these buttons
Which one
here.
are we pushing? The cough mic?
The red button.
What
We're
happens?
pushing the red button?
Yeah.
What if we push?
If you want early dismissal, push it now.
What if we push all three at the same time? I don't know. If we really want to see what happens at the end of the show.
Why did OTB go away? You know, they got fired. They pushed the red button on the desk. It's been
Caused,
sitting there
3
for 8
earthquakes
years.
in Louisiana.
That's right.
True.
It's going to cause an earthquake.
Might have been our fault. All right, we'll step away. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Have a chat with a live agent right there on the homepage of the website. Check out cases they can handle for you in the courtroom, the cases they've already handled for people around Louisiana in the courtroom, the cases that they can handle for you. Always check them out on social media as well. At Get Gordon's going to be the handle on all major social media. See what's going on with the G team. See what's going on with like the local community, the bike giveaways and different things they're always doing, right? So it's a great resource and it's a great way to kind of keep up with what's going on there outside of the courtroom with Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. You can always pick up the phone, give them a call as well. It's your area code followed by the old 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. If you have been injured, whether it's a car accident or whether it's on the job, wherever it is, if you've been injured, call Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Let them fight for you. Let them get what you deserve because no, you don't really know what to do after an injury. They know exactly what to do, and they will get what you deserve right there. GetGordon.com.
Championships are won with preparation, and so are great roofs.
The Tigers don't cut corners on the floor. Parrish Construction and Roofing won't cut corners on your home either.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
ParrishBuilt.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient. And the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in OTB. And if you're looking for a bank that truly understands Louisiana, you need to check out First American Bank and Trust. They've been servicing Louisiana communities for a long time, over 100 years, with personal banking, business banking, home loans, financial services designed to help you reach your goals. What sets FABT apart is their commitment to relationships. They're not just another account number. We always say it about them. I mean, their team is local, experienced, and ready to help you. So whether you're opening your first checking account, growing your business, or planning for the future, you can visit our friends over at FABT.com to learn more or find that location that is near you. Again, that is FABT.com, FABT.com, First American Bank and Trust. Yesterday, I saw this come across the wire, and I said, well, man, if this is not an OTB segment. This comes from Logan Paul. The quote, "Not a single football player could beat me in a boxing match. I would throttle Myles Garrett. Any football player, $1 million. You come to the gym, we put on boxing gloves, we see how it goes. Not a single one. I will throw hands with any of you MFers."
I actually kind of agree with him. Boxing is more of like a technical thing than a strength thing.
I know people give him crap. Like, he's not bad.
What's he weigh? That's important here.
Logan Paul?
He doesn't look small.
No, he doesn't.
He's got to be over 200. He weighs, this is 220.
Yeah, he's not 220. That's combine 209. It depends on how long you give. Okay, because he's been, he does the wrestling, he does the, and it's all stems because Tom Brady was giving him a hard time about being a wrestler and wrestling being, being soft compared to football players.
So and 6'2". He was 189 for the Mayweather fight, obviously.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I guess his walk around weighs around 205, 220.
Yeah. I asked that question because y'all remember the old show Shaq versus.
Love Shaq versus.
Him and Oscar De La Hoya one time did one, and look, Oscar De La Hoya was tattooing him, but it didn't hurt Shaq.
Didn't phase him, yeah.
Because we're talking about size difference. Now Oscar was again just hit him 7 times before Shaq could pick his hands up, but that's why I asked kind of the weight question.
Was Oscar in fishnets?
Think about how many hits to the head these NFL players get and don't really care. Like, I'm kind of with you. I kind of feel like that'd be the outcome. Like, Myles Garrett's pushing 300 pounds. Like, even Chase Young at the Saints. I mean, Chase Young's 6'6". Like, there's some big guys that you may be more technically sound than them, but, like, how much are your punches actually going to hurt them?
I tell you what, I give the Paul brothers a lot of credit because they make people care about their fights and what they're doing.
Make people care about
people
a lot of nothing.
Shouldn't care.
Yeah. I mean, he's got, of course, a lot of people tweeting back at him. I saw Le'Veon Bell, who has had boxing experience.
Yeah.
If they have boxing experience, then like it's a thing. But I don't.
I think
if it's like somebody that has never boxed before,
I think our own Braden Vahoko also is
Oh,
like,
did he?
I would beat the brakes off of you.
LOL.
Vahoko's always out there
Mixing
online.
it up. I mean, there's some people out there like I'd like to see Aaron Donald fight him. I'd like to see him fight anybody.
Somebody in the chat.
I'm not saying he's a good fighter, but like I don't think you're going to hurt him. And I think even if you block his punches, I think his punches are going to go through your fists to his face.
Somebody in the chat said Fred Warner. It's another good one.
Yeah, probably pretty good. I guess if he's a good fighter, I don't know.
I mean, if you're passing out $1 million,
is it $1 million to win or just?
I was about to say, what if I
I would do
I'd
it.
come in there and get knocked out for $1 million.
No doubt. No, you're not going to get the fight talking like that. You got to be strong. You got to be like, I'll beat the brakes on you. Let's smash your face in.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. It's a lot of money.
He's also the owner of a really crappy hydration company too.
Wait, Logan?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I'm not even going to give it the time of day. Everybody knows what it is, but it's really crappy. It doesn't even have any sodium in it. What do you lose in your sweat?
I don't know which one it is. That was not rhetorical.
It's funny. I won't bring up the name either. I know what you're talking about. I wouldn't even consider that a hydration company.
It's awful.
Yeah, I've had it.
Well, what world does it live in?
It lives in the sports drink world. Now they have they put caffeine in it too. They have and it's everywhere. I think it's the main hydration company for UFC, and it really pisses me off.
Oh, so it's the one that starts with a P.
It's the one that starts with a P, and it really pisses me off because it is not a good hydration product.
Well,
objectively,
energy drinks too.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same brand, but they have an energy version of it. They actually got in trouble with it early on, but it's a bad hydration product. It is. Sorry, I'm not afraid to talk bad about competitors. It's got all potassium in it. Well, you don't. Hey, when you played Little League Baseball and your hat had like all those salt stains on it, you think that was potassium? No. So, drink my high. And I digress.
Somebody said Max Crosby would destroy him. Hey, look at that.
Is he a boxer?
We're going to find him. I mean, Max has been in the streets. We're going to find our way to a Max Crosby conversation right now.
Okay. I did hear. Let me preface this with saying Max Crosby, I was with Devontae Adams last spring, who, of course, was teammates with Max Crosby for a little while. He said Max Crosby is probably, if not one of the greatest athletes I've ever been around.
Yeah.
An athlete. Yeah. Not just saying best of his position.
Right.
Just full-blown athlete.
He is possibly available in a trade. We talked about Trent McDuffie, what the Rams gave up to get him. What would you give up for Max Crosby? An edge rusher.
It depends what the team is.
An edge rusher who is relentless in his effort. I mean, they can be a 4-win team at the end of the season. The guy's trying everything he's got.
I think Max Crosby or Trey Hendrickson will be a Dallas Cowboy.
I'd rather have Max Crosby than
I'd
Trey
rather
Hendrickson.
have Crosby too, but
I'm just
you
saying,
have to trade for him.
I'm just saying
Hendrickson will be a free agent. Yep.
For the Cowboys,
I agree.
I think one of those two guys will be a Cowboy.
I think Hendrickson's more likely. I don't think the Cowboys are an edge rusher away from making a run.
That's what Jerry said.
I know, but Jerry says a lot of crap. If you're going to trade for Crosby, you're going to have to trade a lot for him. To me, he's our final piece. Let's go get him and make a run. I don't know if that's the Cowboys.
I don't think Max Crosby's like
Max
the
had
Saints.
Max had 10 sacks last year. So, how many games? Did he play 15? Yeah, 15 games. Because remember, they shut him down. He's like, why y'all doing this? I want to play.
He's a dog.
I shut him down.
He is an absolute dog.
So a guy that had 10 sacks, Max, I love him. I don't know, like they're asking for like 2 1s. He ain't getting 2 1s. Not at this point.
You get a 1 and a 2, I would think. Right?
Like
Max,
if we're just going like based off production, man, it's like Cam Jordan had 10.5. Chase Young had 10. Like I know the Saints are in that market, but it's like you're gonna have Chase Young. It's like, be careful.
We talked about you just started talking about like what would it take to get trades. We were talking about it at one of the breaks. I think when we talked about the Saints last. It's like if you could figure out a way to work, and I know you got to have 2 to tango. Like you got to have a green party, of course. But like we were talking about the Saints trading down at what they could do, and like, do we take receiver here or there? Well, if you could figure out a way to turn that 8th pick overall into AJ Brown, do you do it? Like trade back, and then trade that first rounder you got plus the second rounder you get as well to trade back, and you make that trade for a guy like AJ Brown. Would you take AJ Brown over trying to go like real young and getting a couple of guys?
man, I'm just always cautious when it comes to trading for a guy that the last 2 spots that he's been in have ended with him needing to be traded. And I'm giving up real assets for that. Right, wrong, or indifferent. His fault, your fault, whoever's fault. The last 2 spots that he's been in, the Titans and now the Eagles, it's kind of ended with him saying, I need to go somewhere else. And that would make me nervous giving up some real assets because let's say I give up those assets and his level of play goes down. And so when he asks for the trade from my team, I don't get the value because the play's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
He's a depreciating asset.
Yeah.
You like that, Matt?
Like a car.
It's a good term.
That's a very good term.
You're
very
welcome.
businessy.
Yep.
Look at you.
So that's where I would have the biggest caution is why does this keep happening to the same player?
That's a fair question. I mean, you could blame the first one on the Titans organization, but you certainly can't blame the organization
And again,
that won
like
the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
AJ Brown just had let's see, 78 catches, 1,003 yards. All right. Stephon Diggs, who just got released yesterday and is free, had 85 catches for 1,013 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So there's production that was better than A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
That doesn't cost me an asset.
Yeah, but anytime the Eagles need to play, they just tush-push. I don't know if you can blame him on that. And I would understand. I can support his frustration in that offense as a clear number 1 receiver, a guy that wants to be effective.
He was number 2 on that team by yards because Devontae Smith had more. But I hear what you're saying.
So a guy, but like you want receivers like that want to impact the game every single game. The great ones are like that.
Yeah,
they want the ball. That's a receiver. So you can't like blame him for wanting that. And I think their offense was not good last year. Well, it was at least boring. So we made that connection during the season. Like he's got the connection. He had a much better season when Kellen Moore was the offensive coordinator. So there is some sort of connection there.
Yeah,
it's all.
But still,
it's fun to speculate.
I would I'd be cautious there. He's a good player.
Would you take him with the 8 overall pick if A.J. Brown was available? Then you could take him. Would you take him?
And
that's the question I'm asking. It's rhetorical.
When I can sign Stephon Diggs that had better production, when I can sign Wan'Dale Robinson who had better production last year?
Answer the question.
And I still have the number 8 pick, no.
You don't think he's better right now in his career than Stephon Diggs?
I mean, stats tell me Stephon Diggs had a better year.
Stats are for losers. We all know that.
All right, we got to go to break. I know we have Chef Michael Johnson joining us for your Munchie questions when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Residential, commercial trash pickup, roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from. Don't forget about the sanitation department, right? And if you need a portable restroom for your event, if you need it for something you've got going on, a construction project, they have that now to offer you over at Trash Rangers. So we always encourage you, if you're one of the lucky ones that has that residential trash pickup, but you can have that commercial trash pickup for sure by giving them a call, going to their website, signing up today. That is trashrangers.com.
Right, Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com, the most reliable trash pickup service in Louisiana and waste removal service with the Trash Ranger Sanitation Department. But when it comes to trash pickup, it doesn't matter the size of whether it's your business, whether it's your home, whatever it is, however much trash you can make, they can handle it and do the best around. So just give them a call, talk to them about it. They can pick up at your place of business 1 time a week, 6 times a week. It doesn't really matter. Give them a call, talk to them about what you need, and they can figure it out. TrashRangers.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Going to get to our guy, Chef Michael Johnson, now to answer your Munchie questions.
Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and leave this segment hungry. This is Munchies with Executive Chef Michael Johnson. Let's eat.
Chef, what's going on, brother? How we doing? How we living?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing fantastic. Have you had crawfish yet this crawfish season? Because Matt has them in his yard if you need some.
Yeah, I have a few in my yard, too. I have not, and actually we're having so my son turns 16 this weekend, and so or next Tuesday rather, but we're celebrating this weekend, and we always celebrate with a crawfish boil, so it is to come.
What's in the crawfish boil? Like what's our favorite fixins?
Yeah, I mean, so my brother likes mushrooms in the crawfish boil, which I'm a fan of myself. But
yeah, me too.
We also put this John. I think we talked about this before. It's called John. It's DJON, and it's black mushroom little tablets that you put in there, and it's kind of an umami flavor, if you will, and it's earthy, and I really love that John in the boil, and yeah.
Interesting.
I'm salivating thinking about it, man. It's good. Yeah.
So how many tablets do you put like in the pot?
2 or 3. You know, you don't want to go overboard with it. It just I'm not looking to like discolor the tails or anything. It just adds like a depth of flavor to it that it's not salty. It's umami. You have to experience it to understand it. I mean, there is some salt in the tablets to preserve them, but it's like a stock tablet, if you will. You know, it's like little cubes, but they're delicious.
Wow. Chef, we talked about it earlier at the show. I had my mind blown this year, and I had a crawfish chimney in my front yard, and I do not live near a body of water.
Yeah.
And I was just blown away that there's just crawfish just living up in the dirt everywhere,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming that you're aware of this.
Yeah, I have them in my yard too. I have a pond in my yard though, so it's not as extraordinary. But I mean, if you have a ditch or a waterway anywhere, a crawfish can find its way, man. And honestly, you know, like you or me or whoever, there's so many people boiling crawfish these days that that there's always a crawfish escape. You know,
that makes sense.
There's always a crawfish escape, and shoot, I've taken crawfish and put them in my pond before after a boil. We had 3 sacks and only need two sacks and didn't want to waste them, so I put them in the pond, for the fish. So I can't be the only redneck that does that. So I assume that there's somebody else that has done that as well. And it's not terribly surprising to me.
Hashtag Munchies. I need a new chef knife. What brand does chef recommend?
Yeah, if you're, it depends on budget, right? Like if you're assuming this is, kind of for the home person, the home chef, so to speak, there's a company called Misen, or Misen, M-I-S-E-N, that makes exceptional knives for the dollar figure that they charge. They're affordable. They stay sharp. They're kind of a combination of metal made between German steel and Japanese steel, which makes it a little easy. German steel is hardy. It's a working steel, right? Japanese steel is super hard and super sharp, but it chips really easily, and so it kind of combines the two different types of metals, and it is affordable.
All right.
M-I-S-E-N, Misen. Yeah.
I just looked it up. I might be in the market for a knife now. Now
Yeah.
that you're talking about it, I like that.
So as you look at that knife, it has what you call a trimmed or a flat or a removed bolster at the back edge of the blade. Like Wusthof, for instance, has a heavy bolster there. It's quite thick, and it runs all the way down to the bottom of the knife to where the blade is, and it can actually prevent clean cuts, and it also is heavy, and so when you work with a knife in your hand all day long, that makes a difference, right? And so with that trim bolster, it makes nice clean cuts. It's a little bit lighter in your hand, so it's if you're working with a knife in your hand all day, you can get tendonitis from running that knife, from gripping it, right? And so how the knife handle is built is important, and the tang. So that's the blade, the piece of metal that extends from the blade into the handle. That's called the tang. And it has a full tang, so that it helps with the weight of the knife in your hand.
Is there any one design? And I know there's different types of knives. Is there if somebody was in the market and they wanted to get the best bang for their buck, they wanted to spend their money on one knife that was like the best all around type, not the brand, just kind of told us the brand, but like the shape, the size. I don't know what the different names are of all these knives. What would it be?
Yeah, I have a utility knife that I use a lot, and it's probably 6 inches long. It's only about 1 inch wide, from blade to backbone or spine. And you can do a lot of stuff with it. You can use it like a chef's knife if you need to. You can use it as a boning knife if you need to. You can use it as a paring knife if you handle it correctly, cut tomatoes and such. Brother, how are you? Sorry about that. Ryan Terrio just walked by me and said hello.
Oh, hey, yell at him for us. Say we called him a big dummy.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
We love you, Riot.
Anyway, it's a utility knife, and it's about 6 inches, 6-inch blade, and it's just pretty versatile, right? Like if for a chef's knife you have that thicker blade, it's really difficult to do detail work, and if it's too small of a blade, it's not big enough to do the heavy duty work. So a utility knife kind of meets in the middle, and if you're looking for something to get more than one job done, that's your baby right there.
It's got a nice tang.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, so this is kind of in the same line of questioning. Hashtag Munchies, best brand of pots and pans that can be bought off the shelf.
Yeah, made in, off the shelf. I order my stuff online. I don't go anything off the shelf anymore. I don't remember the last time I went to a store but made in makes exceptional products. I bought some for my daughter when she graduated from high school. And moved out on her own, and they're made by chefs. They were created by chefs, and they are really great quality. They're not like if you have the money, there's other pots and pans out there that have like copper core that are extremely expensive, but they're super efficient. All Clad, for instance, makes some of the best pots and pans that you can buy. But you're gonna, it's an investment, man. You're talking about $7,000 or $8,000 for a set, right? So, made in, you can get that that same set for $1,000 or under, depending on how many pans you're looking for. You can get a 4-pan set for like $500, and that's high quality stainless steel that's riveted together, it just has the stuff that you look for in quality. When you hold it, it feels substantial, and it's got heft to it. It's even. It cooks really evenly.
Hashtag Munchies. We got a 2-parter here. I have leftover crawfish from a boil this weekend. It was on Saturday. Are they still good if they've been in the fridge here on Thursday? And then the second part, she says, what should I do with them? I guess that asks the question, like, what is your favorite part of crawfish season? What do you like to do after the boil?
Yeah, Saturday to Thursday is pushing it. If you're going to eat them, you should eat them today. 5 days is at the limit of, really, if you're going to hold on to them for any amount of time, you need to freeze them. My favorite thing to do with crawfish tails that are left over, and I like to take the potatoes and I like to take the sausage and the mushrooms and everything that's in it and make a crawfish potato salad. And put a little mayonnaise in there, smash the potatoes. You're just making potato salad, but you're doing it with the spice and flavor of a crawfish boil. And I'm salivating again. It's like Pavlov's dog. I start thinking about this stuff. If you've not done that before, man, you're missing out. It's good, and you don't have to cook the crawfish any further, right? So that's what I don't want to do. You boil the crawfish tails already, or simmered them, or what you cook them, and so cooking them further, frying them, or putting them in a soup or whatever, they're just going to continue to cook, and they're going to continue to fall apart. So what you're making is a cold salad, right? And
right.
So it's got the tails in. It's got the tails in the cold salad.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So if you're going to prep for that, would you throw in like an extra sack or two of potatoes in the boil during it? Just to prep?
You definitely want to have some potatoes left over for it. You know what I mean? Or if you don't, you can boil some potatoes the next day and boil so that they have that same flavor, right? Same flavor profile. But yeah, if you boil extra potatoes and garlic, you want that boiled garlic in there. You just use the excess of that stuff and make your potato salad out of it.
Crawfish potato salad, my God. Mustard or mayonnaise based there?
I think mustard with a little Creole.
Yeah, me too.
Mayonnaise with a little Creole in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like Creole. I like Creole potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm starving. Chef, we love you. We thank you. We appreciate you every single week. Thanks for hopping on with us.
Hey, just real quick.
Yeah.
So do you know what next week is?
Checks the watch. No. I know St. Patty's is coming up.
That's true, but mid-March, and it's I think it was, I don't remember, mid-March, it was like 13th or 14th or 16th. 6 years ago, we started Munchies.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Yeah, this is going to be
an anniversary coming up.
Yeah, that's it.
Should we do something special?
I think we should. Chef,
yeah.
I mean, in honor of the anniversary, I think you should come in and work. And make us one of those incredible dishes that you've done before.
You sound like my kids, man. Come
exactly.
On. You got to cook. Yeah.
He's got a 16th birthday to prepare for.
All right, we'll do something special, Chef. I appreciate the reminder.
Of course, yeah. You guys take care.
All right, you as well.
Thanks,
Chef Michael Johnson. Good enough to join us every single week here on OTB. Before we step away, I want to remind you about our friends over at K to Z, Interiors and Outdoor Living, KTOZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. They've done it for me. They'll certainly do it for you as well. And that's outside, that's inside. That's inside, that's outside. And sometimes it is both. I got an outdoor screen, one of those motorized screens, incredibly easy. I mean, you push the button to go up, you push the button to go down, you push the button to stay where you want it. But I didn't know that it was going to change our living room, and it certainly has, right? It shades the living room, saves us money on our energy bills. It takes the glare off the TV when we're trying to watch some Sunday football or Sunday baseball, whatever it might be. It has changed our space, as I said, like they're going to come in. They're going to know your space better than you do in a matter of minutes. KTOZBlinds.com. All right, more OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com, G-E-A-U-X, Tommy with a Y.com. Clearly see the difference. Stacking awards year after year after year after year. That is what they do over at Tommy's. So have them come out to your space, kind of check out what you've got going on. I always encourage you, go check out the gallery of work that they've got right there on the homepage. Check out testimonials of past clients, but your space is your space. Your space might be different, and so you might not see what you want done. Does not mean they can't get it done over at Tommy's, because they're always going to make sure you're a happy customer. Go Tommys.com.
Yeah, give them a call. If you have a project happening, make sure you give Tommy's a call. We know you might give a couple other companies a call just to talk. You want to get the best price. You want to feel comfortable with the person working on your house. Well, make sure you give them a call so they can show you why they win award after award every year since 2016. And we're talking about lifetime warranties, y'all. Y'all have heard of a lifetime? It's a long time. Windows, doors, siding. Go Tommys.com.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
At Parrish, we take pride in building roofs that last, because championships are built on commitment, not just on the floor or the court, but your home too.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
It's almost time, buddy. I'm excited. It's almost time to push the button. This whole show has led to this.
enjoy some Jacob Dylan, sir.
I can't stop thinking about the button.
I can't stop thinking about Russell Pools.
Yeah.
Russell Pool Company.
And who amongst us?
RussellPools.com. Gallery of work, financing options right there on the homepage, contact information, full list of services. Why do you say that? Because they're there throughout the entire process, from the build, the construction portion of it. But even when the pool's done, where are you going to get those supplies from? The maintenance? Russell Pools.
I'm about to have
Slight
Russell
work.
Pool pretty soon.
You going to invite me over?
Can't wait. Just like Beth.
Is he going right where the crawfish hole is?
It might be. There'd be crawfish in my pool.
I
Could
bet
you
they
avoid
figure it
the crawfish chimney, please?
Yeah.
They could.
It's
They could build it
crawfish
around a
tower.
They could make a pool look like a crawfish chimney.
They could, because they can do anything and everything. And you can find that at RussellPools.com.
I can't wait.
Are we going to hit the button at
Probably the last minute.
55:20?
55:20.
That feel good?
That's 3 minutes.
Landra?
I guess. I mean,
55.
No, your cough button. Move it so I can.
Oh, yeah,
so we
zoom
can
in on
see
the
what-
button.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So we're hitting the red
see it.
button.
I mean, that seems the most dangerous, right?
I would just push all of them.
I would just push all three of them.
Like red button first, boom, boom, or all three at the same
All
time?
three at the same
All three
time.
at the same time.
All right, so I'm going to hit cough 2 and Mike 3. I'm going to hit these.
You
and
got-
you're
you
going to
could-
hit the
one
red.
finger could hit two of them, probably.
I could. That's factual.
Because he's got big fingers.
Got excited.
I don't know.
What if we hit something and like Hunt Show can't go?
You can't fix that in 3 hours.
Think about what you just said. We have a cough drop button that's hanging by a thread. It's reading "Don't Kill Myself" books. Okay. That sound you heard was a screw, ladies and gentlemen. That hit the.
Matt, it's not even a button. You got to move it again.
Oh my God.
We just.
All right.
Yeah,
Stop.
that's good enough. There's the shot. I'll work around it.
There.
That's perfect.
There we go.
All right, let me move my mic too. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait. Here, let's take a picture of this button.
What are you gonna do with the picture?
I don't know. It's for my records.
Depends on what happens.
Yep.
Well, in case we push this and let's say we knock everybody off air because of it, and
Earthquake.
they let us go. It's been real.
It's been a good run.
Fun.
I didn't even make it a full year.
8 years for me, half a year for Flynn. Alondra, what about you? How long you been here?
2 years.
2 years.
I think so.
No, like in the company.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
It'd be sad if we
Taylor?
didn't make it to
7.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I? I'm the most tenured in here now. Oh God, that happened.
Well,
quick.
I'm going on 4 years. It hasn't even been 4 years.
Yeah, I'm 8.
It would be sad if we
I made
pushed
8 years.
This is the
Chef
longest
doesn't
I've
make
ever
it.
stayed at a job.
All right.
Me too.
Next year. I think
Actually,
next week I'll make
I started here in
7.
February. I started on Sirius in March of the same year, so both been 8
I
years.
started
for me.
March 10th of 2019. So next week will be exactly
All
7
right.
years.
It's almost time.
All right, I got the 2 white buttons. You got the red button.
Wait, I'm going in between?
Yeah. So we're all it's together.
All right.
9.
Are we going at 55?
7, 6,
5,
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
I don't think anything happened.
What? God!
I don't think anything happened. Is that button stuck?
Yeah. This one's so sideways.
So, our former engineer that told us that would knock us off air if we hit that was lying to us the entire time.
Or maybe at some point it did and it just doesn't anymore.
Maybe they cut
Oh
the
my
wire.
God. That was anticlimactic.
We should have had some like graphic, like some sort of like
I
shaking.
knew nothing was going to happen. I tried to tell y'all.
That kind of pisses me off a little bit.
I'm pissed.
You know how many times I've
Don't
avoided
want
that?
Breaking! There's been another earthquake.
I've
Breaking. Yeah,
avoided
we
that
actually
button
don't
'cause
know
I
what
thought it was gonna
happened.
knock us off air.
We really don't know what happened.
Trash.
All over Louisiana.
Trash.
Maybe the world. Love you. Go America.
Off the bench.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
If your office is experiencing